kept rolling snake eyes. One too many. One too many times.
What the f was that? What do you want to hear repeatedly on the radio this year?
Something that sounds like the music I already listen to, but with different words.
Dunno really. Oh, if it's on, I'll listen to it.
Loud guitars, tattoos, anything else is a bonus.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome in. How you guys doing? I'm really sorry I stepped away. I was just getting ready to go live, guys, but I had to take a quick second to go check some shit out. Leannon, what's going on? It is awesome to see you, Leannon. Minxie Rose, Crosshaven. Who else is here? Mishka, Crowd Pleaser. It's my boy John. Guys, Crowd Pleaser came in and saw me at the fucking bar yesterday. That was pretty cool, yeah. I thought it was pretty goddamn cool. Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. What's going on, Badass? Congratulations again on your very, very awesome accomplishment of the views, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Max Gross Handler's here. I believe Serena's here as well. Killing Man's in the house. Who else is hanging out, guys? Is that about up? Mr. Super Koopa. Great to see you as well. And USN Heckla is coming in hot with that that fucking resub, baby. 3 months in a row. 3 months in a row for Heckler. Guys, hype it up. Show the love in the chat for USN Heckler. Moiku as well. That's two. That's two. Moiku, thank you very much for keeping up with the pack, you handsome son of a bitch. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Ruin15 is in the house as well. What's up, Ruin? It's good to see you as well. Guys, once again, I'm really sorry that I had to take a quick step away there. I was getting ready to go. I was getting ready to hit the face cam, and unfortunately, we are seeing some very, very significant storms here right now. The dogs are extremely nervous because it's very windy. Like, I have the windows open because it's so nice here, and it just kind of makes sense to have the windows open. But we have some pretty significant storms in the area. There is an outside chance, guys, I may actually have to kill the stream later on anyway. The shit that's rolling through is pretty severe, and there's definitely tornado activity evidently in the area. So you have the exact same shirt. This shirt's great, right, Leannon? So if I do end up like cutting it very quickly, I'm really sorry, guys, but I hope you understand, especially because the dogs are a little bit on edge right now. And like I said, rightfully so. You can definitely tell there's some pretty crazy weather in the area, but I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. Mishka, welcome in as well. I'm working on talking the boyfriend into watching the Hobbit live action movies. Do it. They're great, Mishka. Yeah, well, that exactly right, Leannon. So we're gonna see what happens. I should still be able to hear the sirens because the windows are open and the sirens are very, very close to my home, actually. So it'll be really easy for me to hear it, at least once I kill the music and we just have Darkest Dungeon in the background. But that being said, guys, I'm definitely gonna be keeping an eye out for shit, right? Because I want to make sure that everybody's cool. But guys, thank you very much for coming in. I'm really looking forward to tonight. We've got a lot of fucking shit on the docket tonight. We're definitely going to be getting into some champion level bosses. We're definitely going to be getting into the Darkest Dungeon. I am super excited to teach everybody the ins and outs of what we're getting into tonight. And if you are watching this as a VOD, I hope you have a lot to say about that, and you join us and ask any questions that I absolutely positively have to answer for you. And guys, Leannon with the host. Thank you, Leannon. I appreciate it. Meta Me Tang, ready for some broken dreams? Aren't they all broken dreams over time, Meta? Aren't they all? What's up, guy? Hespy, how you been, Hesperus? It's good to see you. Also, Gareth Hubble, thank you for coming in. I know that you said hello, and then we had people doing the resubscriptions and shit, and I'm really, really sorry you got lost in the shuffle. But it's awesome to see you, Gareth. I hope you're having an awesome weekend. Hespy, how was your weekend? Meta, how was your weekend? Killing? Always good to see you again. I hope that you heard me say hello, by the way. But like I said, guys, we got a lot going on tonight. We may actually end the stream early. I hope you guys are all as excited as me, and if you're not, I totally get it, but Game of Thrones is back on tonight. So I may actually only go until about 10:30 my time, and that's right around when the Dragon Lady's gonna get home, and I know she's super excited to watch it as well. So I'm probably not gonna make her wait too long. Also, to be perfectly honest, guys, we have enough content probably for tonight and then half of another stream. So with the champion level bosses that we still have to kill and then the Darkest Dungeon, I know that these we're going to be through this relatively quickly. So if we don't get through everything tonight, which we probably won't if I go on a little bit more of a truncated time frame, we'll definitely finish it on Tuesday, and then we're going to be playing some Magic the Gathering probably soon. And like I said, we'll definitely be getting into a no death run of Darkest Dungeon, Blood Moon, by the way. So it should be a lot of fun. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. All bosses, by the way, all bosses. So where are we at, guys? Where are we at? Poet Nuwanda, it's good to see you, Poet. How have you been? When the rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice. It's all right, Poet. I like where your head's at. Depends on the life shape. Exactly, right, Meta? Exactly. I did. You excited for the Throne of Games old? Yeah, exactly, right? That's why I just fucking mentioned it, right? This Countess will die. Kill her! Kill that bitch, Super Koopa. Kill her! Ready to slay some collector scum. Kill all the collectors, right, Meta? All of them. But guys, again, really excited to be here. Thank you guys very much again for your patience. I really appreciate it. Also, give me 1 second. One of my doors just slammed. I'm going to reopen it, and I'm going to make sure we still have a breeze coming through here. Give me one moment, guys, and we're going to get right into Darkest Dungeon. But again, thank you all again for being here. Like I said, whether you guys are here right now talking with me live and chatting it up like the awesome fuckers you are, or if you're watching this as a video on demand, I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Tell me all about it. Like I said, Crowd Pleaser was in the bar last night hanging out with me, John. It is awesome to have you back here again, by the way, man. Thanks for coming in to see me. I had a really good time actually being able to talk to you. So 1 second, guys.
To our track, We Are One, we did with the Pegboard Nerds, right here on the Monster Cat Podcast. Big dog.
I got a poor Miss Brienne here just freaking the fuck out right now. This poor girl, she just does not handle the wind very well. I'm really sorry, guys. Really, really sorry. So again, let's go ahead and get to it. Off to the darkest dungeon we go. Enough of me chit-chatting. Thank you guys again for your patience. You guys are always fucking amazing. I can't thank you guys enough. So here we go. Darkest dungeon music. Now we know it's good, right guys? Back to the Puppo Town Estate, guys. We're only 78 weeks in this motherfucker. We'll probably be done by week 90 to 92, I would think. Just because we do have a couple more quests to do just to open up the other bosses we gotta fight yet. Evidently, the dogs hear something. I have no idea what they're barking at. I'm really sorry, guys. I am very, very sorry.
You have merely glimpsed.
I also need to restart my stream labels because I got distracted. I got fucking distracted. Schmidt just got real. Guys, hype it up and show the love in the chat. Schmidt just got real. Coming in with that fucking subber-do. Schmidt just got real. You get out there, you flex on him, you show him that fucking pity love. And Shaylin124. Thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn. Welcome to the retirement home, Shay. I do hope you enjoy your stay with us. I do hope you enjoy your stay with us. All right, guys, let's get the fuck to it, shall we? Enough of the old man talking like an idiot. Guys, how were your weekends? Talk to me about them, guys. Talk to me. I need to know. I need to know what you guys did. 220 of 400, low stress, high HP. All right, guys. Wub, 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 wub. You like the wubs, don't you, Meta? What up, Seth? What's up, Krillin? Guys, welcome in Krillin the Killer. Amazing streamer, by the way. Also, guys, if you didn't catch it, we'll be doing Gaming for Pits in just about a week and a half. I hope you guys are as excited about that shit as I am, by the way. I really hope you guys are as excited about that shit as I am. Gaming for Pits is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be here all weekend that weekend. I'll be streaming more than likely Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday during the day, it's actually going to probably be a very EU-friendly stream, all you motherfuckers over there in Europe. Yeah, get fucking hyped, guys. So it'll probably be in the afternoon for me, so right around 2 o'clock I'll go live, and then later on that night I'll actually be on the More Than a Mouthful podcast with our good friend Poison TVDE. We're going to be joining Dom. He just recently started doing a podcast, and I will be a guest on that, and I'm really looking forward to that. So if you guys want to stick around and join me there after we're done streaming that particular day, I think it's going to be rock fucking solid. Why can't I gift Twitch Prime subs? I thought that you could, Max, because I thought that Shannon had done it one other time before. I thought. I could be fucking out of my mind, but I thought. Moiku, thank you very much again for the shout out. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, where the fuck were we? I can't remember. I think that we had just gotten done with, yeah, we did the first Darkest Dungeon quest, because this was the crew that we took in, right? We took the 2 Crusaders, the Shieldbreaker, and the fucking Vestal. Now we have Darkest Dungeon 2 available to us, but we still have to kill both the Inchoate Flesh, the last second boss of the Warrens, and the Brigand, what, 12 pounder, 16? Is it the 16 pounder? 16 pounds, cannon coming right at your face. What's with the blood moon? What do you mean by what's with the blood moon, Meta? Talk to me, Goose. What do you mean by that? I need to know. So here's the thing, guys. We still have to open up these bosses, so we may be starting out with that. Or we could always start out with some Darkest Dungeoning as well. I think we're actually going to save the Darkest Dungeon for just a little bit later in the stream, guys. Like I said, we'll probably be going to about 10 or 10:30 tonight. A little bit of an early end. It's only going to be a 4.5 hour stream-ish, guys, because I do want to watch Game of Thrones, and I can't fucking help myself. Oh, what's with the blood moon in the town? Oh, it's because, okay, the reason that's up there, Meta, is because we just got through the first Darkest Dungeon. Once you start actually going into the Darkest Dungeon, guys, you'll notice like there are small changes that will happen in the hamlet. That's one of them. So we went through the first part of the Darkest Dungeon, and now the eldritch horrors that are existing in this particular nick of the woods are starting to make themselves a little bit more apparent. You'll actually notice some other shit too. If you guys look carefully, our good friend Varento is looking like he's having a bad day for some reason. That's another like side effect of going into the Darkest Dungeon for the first time. I know, right, Shaylin? I can't fucking wait, man. Define small, like little shit like that. Like you see, like the colors start getting a little bit more sinister. Like I said, Varento over here is looking like he's having an extra special kind of day. But once we go over him, oh look, he's just fine. He's good. He's not there anymore. But it's little shit like that. You'll actually notice that even the different people in the different areas of the town will also start having some things going on with them when you're interacting with them. Bub the chicken. So, Bub, that's what I was just explaining. Once you start diving into the Darkest Dungeon and you start completing them, you'll actually start noticing that things get a little bit weird in town. Like, it's just cosmetic, but it's trying to show you that the eldritch horrors are starting to take over, right?
What is that?
Roussel's also having a bad day, right, Killing Men? Right? That creeps me out. Yeah, that's the shit that you start getting with this game. As soon as you get a level 2 character, you can get vet level dungeons. Why would I want to go into a vet with a level 3? You usually don't want to go in with level 0 or level 1 Minxie Rose, so once you start getting those veterans open by having a level 2, level 2s can usually get through a higher level, and it's the same way. Like a level 4 can get through a champion level dungeon as well, but you have to be a little bit more careful, right, guys? You don't necessarily want to take those lower level characters into the highest level dungeon because obviously they're a little underpowered, and it can very, very much work against you. So it's essentially like, do I have the people who are strong enough to handle it? Because we've kind of been over it before. There are certain classes who can go into higher level dungeons even when they're under leveled and still have an okay time. And then there's other classes that really can't do that. There's other classes, if you take them into a higher level dungeon, you are absolutely positively asking to have your fucking I was about ready to say your penis punched in, but it kind of came out as pace, like face. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, but here we are. Every time I hear chicken, I think I'm a chicken. The blood moon is the most obvious thing ever. Nah, what are you talking about? NU, what's going on? Welcome back, NU. It's great to see you. I am not using any mods outside of skin mods, NU, just so you know. No mods outside of skin mods. Those are the only mods we're using right now. Penis punched. I mean, it's the only kind of punched, right? Avatis, good to see you. Yeah, so eventually as you progress, guys, they eventually will rebuild the ancestor statue here in the middle of town. I can't remember exactly what shit you need to do to satisfy the need for it to actually be rebuilt, but here we are. Blue balled indeed. English all the time, Minxie Rose. English all the fucking time. Guys, thank you very much again for being here. Let's get to it. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. I think that we're actually gonna go into the Warrens. I think this is going to get us all the progress we need. If I recall correctly, on Darkest, a long dungeon will give you 40% progress towards like the next like boss, as it were. So we're gonna roll the dice, right? We've already been over this. Champion level long dungeons, scary as fuck. But we're still gonna go in there because I am a goddamn crazy person and I feel like it. All right, because I am a goddamn crazy person, I feel like it. The other thing that we want to do here is Kawanoa. If we can take people in here whom we know we're going to be using in some of the Darkest Dungeon quests and they still don't necessarily have some good quirks, now would be a good time to do that as well. Like right now, Kawanoa is more than likely going to be our choice for Darkest Dungeon 3. I don't think that Glen Gem is going to displace them, mostly because Kawanoa has some very, very, very nice quirks, right? Now, the other question is, who else could we possibly fucking use? Brewster Goblin and Bosk we might use in them, but we do not need to take them in anywhere. They both have some nice like quirks going for them. Jazzy Jake could be good, and the reason Jazzy could be good, guys, is because we know we're probably going to be using a Flagellant in Darkest Dungeon 4. Darkest Dungeon 4 with a Flagellant is usually a very, very good thing to do because their skill set is very well tuned for it, for lack of a better way of putting it. How much time do you think I have before stream? I don't know what you're talking about, Cross. Can you fix Roussel, please? Is a creepy. It's staring in. You're just gonna have to fucking deal with the killing, man. Countess is a 1 killer super. Your name is Old Man Sethis. It's the name and job description for being insane. Nice. Yeah, the Flagellant is a very cool class, Leanne, and I agree. Max Gross Handler could use another good quirk, right? What about Varento? Varento could as well. I think we're gonna take Max, guys. And the reason we're taking Max is because, again, I'm in love with the Highwaymen. I want the Highwaymen to have my kids. And Max is already pretty well set up in terms of being able to use him in Darkest Dungeon 2. But if we can get him one more good quirk outside of Beast Hater or Ruins Tactician, that would be amazing. And if we lose Beast Hater, does it really matter? No, it really doesn't, because we're getting all we can out of him anyway by going into the Warren, so we should be good. Anya Joe! It's optional croc time. Go get him, Koopa. Oh, okay, Cross. I'm sorry, man. Sorry you were having an issue. Anya Joe, how you doing, lady? It's great to see you. Who else will we be using? One or both of the Houndmasters will definitely be being used at some point in time, guys. I think we're going to use Pavel. Pavel still doesn't have a second really nice positive quirk we want to lock in, whereas Captain Obvious does. Captain Obvious is more than likely going to be our Houndmaster for Darkest Dungeon 2. We're going to need somebody who's very fast, and Captain Obvious obviously has that with quick reflexes, right? So he's going to make a lot of sense in Darkest Dungeon 2, guys. Mostly because we want somebody who can go very quickly, because guarding in Darkest Dungeon 2 is going to be extremely important. So making sure that he can actually get a jump on shit is pretty much where we want to be. And then finally, we'll take one of our Vestals. Now, the question is who? Anya Joe, the fucking soul-crushing bitch that she is, has just been crushing everything. Right, Anya Joe? You've been working it. She's already been through the Darkest Dungeon, so we don't got to take her. Now, the other benefit that you could do here, guys, like let's say somebody was under-leveled. One of the really cool things about the people who have been through the Darkest Dungeon is that, again, they don't count towards your roster limit, as you can see up here. And they also can start going on quests with other characters and actually level them up faster. So if you find yourself in a position where you have a bunch of level 4s that you need to like level up so you can start using, you can actually put your level 4s with your characters who have been through the Darkest Dungeon, and they actually get more experience by being with somebody who's been there already. It's not really a mechanic that we're going to have to use right now because we're already so far ahead of the game, but if you ever find yourself in that situation, it is a very, very, very good way to level people up if you need to. Oh yeah, we can get more characters if you want, bub. I mean, now would be a good time to check. I don't know if we're going to be doing any low-level stuff anymore, but here we go. The riposte will crit. That's the idea, right, Anya Joe? And guys, welcome in Riddle. Riddle, how you doing, man? How was your weekend? Guys, Riddle also a fantastic broadcaster. Give him a look-see, please. He is good folks, man. He is really good folks. Miss Mesra could use... You know what? I think we take Miss Mesra because, again, we're still looking for something on Mesra to make her a little bit more strong, right? Like get her another good quirk that can really help us in the Darkest Dungeon. And we also get the benefit of having both Beast Hater and Warren's Explorer on her. So this actually helps us in the interim as well. So as you get to this point in the game, guys, if you're really this late in the game and you know you're already going in with a stratagem of, okay, these are the characters I kind of want to take and I already know like what particular team comps I want. If you can start using these other quests like this, like we're getting ready to, where we're going to go in, we're going to hope we get some really nice quirks coming out so that when we finally do get to the Darkest Dungeon, we're a little bit ahead of the game. By all means do it, right? Like I just happen to know we're going to be using these characters in the Darkest Dungeon. So they're the ones that make the most sense to go in here and, you know, get our progress to the boss. Now, you may not be doing this whole like, I'm going to kill every boss in my playthrough because you guys just want to beat the fucking game. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you are doing crazy shit, like I like to do crazy shit, then this is how you work it, because you just get more long-term benefit, right? And that's what we've been preaching this entire time. Make sure that you're maximizing every time you do something, because if you aren't, you're just putting yourself further behind in the game, and it's just going to be more grind for you, right? And who wants to just fucking grind constantly? Who wants to grind constantly? Just to make sure, Sethis, you have the rule where your hero can only go through the Darkest Dungeon once. Yeah, and that's actually something I have on, and you can... On Radiant and Darkest difficulty, you can actually turn that off, right, Max? So it's in the options. You can go into the options and you can turn off the whole, like, okay, this character will no longer go in the Darkest Dungeon setting and you can use the same characters over and over. But that's totally up to you. I like to keep stuff like that on because I feel like it is pretty important to the overall narrative of the game, right, guys? It's the way it should be played. Shadow, what's up? Good to see you, Shadow. Well, if not, we're going to get damn near Shadow, and I'm only going to do about a 4.5 hour stream tonight anyway, Shadow, because Game of Thrones is fucking on tonight, and I'm totally going to watch it. Wang, fuck you, buddy. Guys, welcome in, Wang. My good buddy, Wang. If you get a Joker, please make it... I got you, Meta. Good man, working on a few things, and your work has been looking good, by the way, Riddle. All right, guys, so... Is there anybody that we actually want to lock quirks in on? I don't think that there is. I still think that we haven't really gotten to the point where... Unfortunately, Valkyr's just been striking the fuck out on his stuff as well. I don't even know if we're going to be using Asshole anymore. I think Asshole might be basically just a at this point in time. So if we did actually pick up some new folks, we would definitely want a low-level healer, right, guys? Low-level healers are what we would need, so we can go ahead and throw the low-level healer in here.
A sister of battle, pious and
Ooh,
unrelenting.
Coast Grouger and Evasive on the Hellion. Those are pretty good, right, guys? Definitely wouldn't want this kid. Where'd it go? Light sensitive? No, thank you. No, thank you, light sensitive Hellion. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Miyadani XD. Guys, welcome in, Miyadani. Welcome in, Fiery Fog. Fiery Fog, it's good to see you, man. How was your weekend? Guys, throw Miyadani some love and Fiery Fog. It's happy to see them again. Always great to see you guys. Always great to see you. Now, what about this kid? Fitzhugh, as it were. Okay. I mean, Beast Hater isn't bad, right, guys? Healer's Gift, Monomania Known Cheat. No, thank you, man. Ooh, Tough Grave Robber's pretty cool, though. Tough Grave Robber is pretty cool. You know what? We'll actually pick up the Tough Grave Robber because why not?
To those with
Man at Arms with quick reflexes and Night Owl.
gold gleams like
That's
a
actually not bad
dagger's
either,
point.
guys. As long as you get rid of the off guard, this is a decent Man at Arms. Arbalist has unyielding and quick reflexes. Ooh, that's actually not bad either. Fast Arbalists are very few and far between, guys. Very few and far between. Wait, didn't I? We have another. Oh, I picked up the wrong one. I picked up the wrong one, guys. That's the problem. Why am I bad at life? Will somebody tell me that, please? This is the Grave Robber we wanted.
To those with a keen
Not this one.
eye,
We didn't want Bohan.
gleams like a dagger's
Distant
point.
cousin of Gohan, right, guys? Don't eat my face. I want to eat your face, though, Miyadani. How was your stream? It's good to see you. Lightning, great to see you as well. Welcome back, guys. I hope you had an amazing weekend. Thank you guys again for being here and supporting ye old man. Guys, poor Brienne is literally like right in between me and like my desk because she's so nervous about all this wind. It's ridiculous. Nuke the Pig Prince, sub D. Welcome back, buddy. Pack welcomes for all. You know, we'll pick up the Arbalist just because. I mean, why not, right?
Shoot,
And then,
and
I don't know,
pillage.
man. This evasive
steps of
fucking
war.
Hellion is looking good. Looking real good. Yeah, you know what? I think we're just gonna, like I said, we're not necessarily gonna do any more lower level content, guys, but you may as well throw some kids in here just in case, right? On the off chance you want. So we're full back up. If we find anybody else who's better, we can always kick them and take them, right? Fuck it. Thinking about a nap? Long ass weekend at work. Hey man, do you, Miyadani? Do you? I just appreciate the host and the love. You gorgeous lady, you. S tier class lightning. Fucking Hellions, man. They'll get in there and they will fuck shit up now. They will fuck shit up. Fuck him up. Kick his ass Seabass style, y'all. So, I think since we are taking a Vestal in this area, guys, I do not think that we need to run a lot of the healing abilities on the Flagellant. I don't think. I think with Jazzy, what we're gonna do here to get through this long dungeon is we can probably go ahead and go like that. Does that look good? We have Exsanguinate for self-healing if we need it, which is awesome because then you can do a shit ton of damage to somebody, which is really cool. Not to mention the bleed, right? Like that's a 9-point bleed for 3 rounds. That is fucking disgusting, guys. That's really nasty. Also, the group that we're taking against the group that we'll eventually take against the boss here is going to look very similar to this. My Hellion is named for Leannon. Only such a class deserves that name. Nice sub. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go see if we can get some good quirks, right, guys? That's what the whole point is. Getting some good quirks. Varento is not looking hot again. Why is poor Varento the only one that... Oh, well, he looks okay now. Anybody else not looking good? Anybody else not looking good? Oh, Briannan still looking a little rough here, guys. Old Briannan still... Oh, look, Briannan's back, guys. Briannan's back. Anyone else? Anybody else up here? Anybody else looking a little rough? No, no, no. Everyone looking good again? Looking good, guys. Looking good. In Stardew, my dog name is Torn. Well, thank you very much, Mixie. That makes me very happy, actually. That makes me very happy. Actually, you know what? We're going to run like that. We don't even need Redeem. We're just going to run Endure for the extra stress heal. And basically, we're going to use Jazzy as all fucking DPS all the motherfucking time, y'all. You're feeling rough, Gareth. Why are you feeling rough, man? What's wrong, Gareth Hubble? What's wrong? So, guys, what do we want to put on everybody? I would say Ancestor's Pen. I would say Sun Ring. And then Pointless Knowledge is back with the pack, guys. Hype it up, show the love in the chat. Pointless Knowledge, flexes and love everywhere. Reliance on dodge is a slow and insidious killer, he says. I have returned with barbecue shredded chicken sandwiches. Sorry, I was a bit of... No, you're... Crowd, you were good. You don't need to stress that, John. You were fine, brother. Yes, there is one. You can find the Eldritch Altars that can remove curses. above the chicken, and you can also find the big fish idol, like the one that looks like an octopus head. If you have holy water for that and you have somebody touch it, you get some really nice combat buffs. Jay Parla, welcome back, man. Weekend was pretty good, Parla. The bar was good, made a little bit of money, and then now I'm here and I'm excited about it. How are you, Parla? It's good to see you. Very good to see you. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for being here, friend. We still don't have anything that reduces stress, which is really, really unfortunate, guys. Cleansing Crystal could actually be good on Jazzy, but we're not running Reclaim because we're not worried about the heals, right? So I don't think that we're gonna run that. I think that what we're gonna do is basically make Jazzy Jake all kind of combat oriented, guys. So I'm thinking, so I was thinking Siren's Trophy could be actually good for the minus to stress. I don't really think that we need much else. Maybe the Sun Ring? Nah, that doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? Focus Ring? Focus Ring could be okay, right, guys? Chicken Joe, welcome back. How you doing, Chicken? Wenrear, it's good to see you as well. How are your weekends, Chicken and Wenrear? Good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, by the way, Jay Parla. Starting up a run where I'm naming my characters after Game of Thrones characters. I'm very excited. Well, I mean, there's just as much death in this as there is in that, right? Right, Krillin? It's not like you're doing anything wrong. I think we're going to take the Ancestors map on Pavel, guys. A little bit of help with the Scouts. Definitely something that we want. And then I think that we're just going to go hardcore for the healing. I know we're taking a lot of stress items, guys, but we have really good ways of dealing with stress on this team. That's why I'm not horribly worried about it. We're not going to take the Sacred Scroll, though. I think we're just going to go Churigens and Janai's Head, and that should be plenty for us to get through here. So here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and provision up and go whoop some piggy ass. I didn't get to eat bacon today, guys, so I'm going to live vicariously through you all who are going in this dungeon and hopefully killing, and by killing, I mean murdering all these pigs. I need somebody to get me some bacon, ladies and gentlemen. Bacon. I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but I am. Here we are, guys. Here we are. Deal with it. So this is pretty good setup, right, guys? We know what the holy water's for, the keys, the herbs, bandages. We've been over it time and time again when it comes to the warrens. We know exactly at this point in time why we're taking what we're taking. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have 1.5 million in gold. We're definitely not hurting. Let's go kick some ass, guys. Clock Doc, welcome back. Oui, le bacon, c'est très bon. I don't even know if I said that right, Clock, but goddammit, I tried. Don't judge me, guys. Maybe you could run high damage, high stress trinkets on the flash and then get even more damage from affliction bonuses. You know, I don't like, I understand why people like to run the flagellant in affliction mode, Max. I don't, because I still feel like there's just some bad shit that can happen. And when it comes to this game, when you do not have like full control over your characters, I feel like there's just so much that can go wrong in those instances that I get scared as fuck. Très bien. Correggi, welcome back. Good to see you, Correggi. I hope you had a great weekend. Why are you taking dog treats? Because I got no choice, Crosshaven. Every time you take the fucking Houndmaster, you get them whether you like it or not, man. You get it whether you like them or not. Take these doggo treats. And they're actually pretty good, right? You get some really nice accuracy and damage out of those motherfuckers. So they're not all bad. Let's go kill some shit. Let's go kill some shit. They're really nice damage buffs too, man. Like your Houndmaster will do a significant more amount of damage just by having those dog treats. Like if you actually use them, you know what I mean? Dabu. What's up, Dabu? How was your weekend? It's great to see you again, friend.
Breed quickly down there in the
They
dark.
breed quickly.
But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Guys, I'm so fucking stoked for Game of Thrones. Ah! Tell me you guys are excited. Oh my god. How much do you love it, guys? How much do you love it? You know, we don't need to go this way, but we're gonna go this way just because I want to see what these curios are, and if we can like get rid of some of these negative quirks, we will. Like if we find the little scrolls on the ground, we can burn with torches to get them. And obviously there's nothing bad about us doing that because we're not adding additional battles along the way. So we can actually do this and just see what we're getting into over here. And if we get another crit scout here, that actually helps us out quite a bit as well. We'll actually be able to kind of map out what we're gonna do in a little bit. I'm excited, but I have no HBO. Aww. Never seen Game of Thrones, and I'm okay with that. Really, it's such a good show, though, Minxie. It was such a good series of books. Books were so fucking good, y'all. Welcome back, badass. Okay, so it's just a crate. And it's a food wagon. It's the food wagon, y'all. We'll take it. Oh, and we get another scout, guys. How you like them apples? Feels good. Feels good. Ooh, we made the right decision. So, I think that the worst quirk we have here, guys, is satanophobia, right? Night blindness is whatever. Torn rotator and bad gambler are both. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this extra stress on this kid. Let's do it. Let's do it. Food truck circa 12. Right. Here's a wagon load of rotting flesh. Enjoy. Right, sub? Right, sub? I've been enjoying the VOD of this educational series. Glad to be catching one live. The North remembers, right? Show me numbers. Guys, welcome in Show Me Numbers, my actual very good friend, Mr. Crisp. You can call him Mr. Crisp. I believe wait, Show Me Numbers? No, Show Me Numbers is different. I'm thinking my really good friend is Number Cruncher. Show Me Numbers, you're totally different. I'm crazy, don't listen to me. Why am I dumb? But thank you very much. I really appreciate that praise, by the way, Show Me. I really do appreciate that. I'm glad people are getting something out of this training series. It makes me very happy, actually. That rolling amputee, George R.R. Martin, ain't gonna live long enough to finish those books. Probably not, Wang. Not unless this gives him a real kick in the ass. Yeah, no, that's my bad, Show Me Numbers. I'm dumb. Why should we listen to a crazy old man? If anything else, Dabu, you just learned why you shouldn't listen to me? After not realizing who was who and all that fun shit? Same for Game of Thrones at 3 a.m. my time. I don't give a shit. I like your dedication, Dabu. I like your dedication. All right, guys, first fight. Let's see what the fuck we got. Fuck! Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, well, here we go, kids. Oh, man, this is so fucking bad. This is so bad. Yeah.
What is that?
So,
What the fuck is that?
So, remember we were talking about the dog treats? This is an excellent fucking time to use them, guys, because we definitely want to do as much damage to this prick motherfucker as possible. Worked out well, and he's bleeding some more, and now fucking Miss Mesra is gonna tee off on this fool. Oh, get fucking wrecked, man! Oh! He ain't dead yet, but he's goddamn close. Life without women would be a pain in the ass, literally. Revster, I like where your head's at, and I agree 100 fucking %. Now, we're still okay for the moment, but obviously we got a lot of damage there, guys. So this is the way it works. We know that this guy's dead because he's about to bleed out, right? 7 points of fucking bleed damage. He's only got 3 hit points left. We're good. We're fucking good now. We're still gonna smash him because it's our only move. What we do want to do now is we're going to self-heal, right? Like, we need to get the Houndmaster healthy again, since those things do so much damage, and we know these guys can hit for quite a bit if they actually hit us. So we're going to do what we can here to make sure that we can heal the Houndmaster up as much as possible before we actually get out of this fight. Because we do have a room fight coming up, right, guys? And we know that that could go very, very sideways very quickly as well. Oh, wow. Revster, nice, man. Classy. We got a classy fella up in here, guys. I know, right, Leannon? So good. Clenched buttholes engage. Exactly, right, Avitus? Exactly. God, man, Revster. What a jack off that guy was, huh? Hey, Gestool, what's up, man? How you doing, Gestool? Pleasure to see you as always. Somebody doesn't have anything better to do on their Sunday than just be a low-life piece of shit, y'all. How's it feel? What a loser. Okay. Ideally, I think we're going to go after the Flesh Eater, right? Because the Flesh Eater has less prot, and if we can take it down first, we don't have to worry about getting marked. We know what the marks can do against these guys, and obviously, if we can let this thing bleed out, we know that this guy doesn't have a way to use his like area of effect damage or his big damage moves. So let's just go ahead and take this fool down, and we'll see what happens. Amavoro, welcome back. Good to see you. GG is right, Parla. GG is right. Wow, that thing actually resisted the bleed. Fuck. Courtney loves vagina. Nice, Miyadani. How do we want to do it, guys? Do we want to try and go for a stun? We got a 50-50 to stun this thing. Let's actually try to stun it. We may not get it. Okay, we did. That's amazing. Press F to Jester.
All too easy.
That's also what we were worried about, right, guys? That's why we got to kill this thing ASAP. We really, really, really do not want to worry about Homeboy doing that like every couple of rounds, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if we can take this bad boy down here. Oh my God, he resisted the bleed again. Are you serious right now? Wow. Just wow. I didn't, well, also I should have been paying attention. His bleed resist is actually pretty fucking high. But the Houndmaster says, fuck you. We're good, guys. Reborn Psycho. What's up, Reborn? Good to see you. 50-50 my ass. We got lucky, Ami. We got lucky, okay? We totally got lucky. He did anyway. Exactly, Leannon. Yes, dog bite resist. Not so much, friend. And not so much. It just got, like, significantly fucking cooler, man. Like, the breeze that's rolling through here now is significantly cooler than what it was. Wow. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We'll take it, right, guys? What we're going to do now, though, is we definitely want to stall out for a heal. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Didn't crit. That's good. Let's go ahead and get a big heal here. Get everybody a little bit more healthy, right? The other cool thing that we can do as well, guys, is when we're done with this fight, because we know he's going to die from the bleed here in a second, right? Yeah, bye. See ya. So we can actually use some herbs on this thing to get more food, so we can actually top everybody off by just eating food, right? So if you know that you have that going for you, that's always what you do. Just go ahead and do it like that. Like, everybody's nice and fed now. Are we actually going to take any of this? Yeah, we probably are. We'll use this torch. We'll take the rubies. And I think we're going to hold on to these portraits as well. Because we still want some heirlooms, right, guys? We're still at the point where we're trying to upgrade some stuff. Streaming pantsless, eh? Every time. All day, every day, Miyadani. Wild weather today? I know, right, darling? Darling, you're in Columbus as well, aren't you? It only feels cool because you're so hot. Dabu, I like where your head's at, and flattery will get you everywhere, by the way. Just so you know.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
It went from wild to mild? Yeah, I know, right? It's exactly right, by the way, crowd. Did you see how it went from overcast and nasty to sudden huge couple gusts of wind and now it's sunny? Yeah, I know, right, Alar? It's crazy. That's right, darling. That's right. We had that discussion before. Yeah, the weather... I was telling everybody earlier, if you guys are just catching it, I do plan on streaming until at least 10 or 10:30, at which point in time I'll be watching Game of Thrones, but if I have to cut it early because our weather's going absolutely berserk, I hope you guys understand, right? Ohio weather, baby. The most exciting shit in the world. We'd had sideways sleet here. Wow, really fiery. I mean, the fucking storms that are rolling through the eastern portion of the United States right now are pretty fucking nasty, guys. There's no doubt about that. Right by Grandview. Nice, darling. I dig it. Franklinton. Look at Alara busting out the regional identifiers of old Columbus, Ohio. Can you stream Game of Thrones for us, Euros that don't have HP? You know, Clock, I was really considering it, but I think that they would probably hate me for that. Oh my God, what are these fucking bleed resists? God, can I get it? This is not looking good for the home team already, guys. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Come on, man, one more time on the critties. Shit. Oh, look at Jazzy Jake with the sick dodge. K Majuni, what's up, K? Guys, welcome in, K. How are you doing? Yeah, I think that you might be right, Sub, because from what I understand, whatever the fuck was going on in the Midwest earlier was just fucking bonkers. Yeah, I would imagine probably copyright on you, Joe. That's really the only thing that's kind of stopping me, to be 100% honest. Got alert, love your faces. Reborn, thank you for being here. Love your face as well, Reborn. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. I'm from Germany, so I don't know how the Ohio weather is. Mind someone and give me a quick hint? Ohio weather is usually very erratic, Gestool. Like, one day it can be like 70 fucking degrees and the next day it can be 30 degrees. That's the kind of wild weather we're talking about. It's absolutely bonkers. Yeah, exactly. Like Darling said, all 4 seasons, same day. That's fucking Ohio right there, baby. All right, back into the riposte. Oh my God. The fuck are these dodges, man? Fuck off with your howls, dickhead. That's the old.
Fear consumes the mind.
Fuck you, man. Serious. This fucking prick has a 26 dodge. There's no reason for him to be dodging this much. Fuck you, game. Dickheads. Definitely sounds like Ohio, Gestool. No doubt about it. Andy Garfman. Yeah, it really does happen like that here. Like, no bullshit, Andy. As much as I would love to say otherwise, it really does happen like that in fucking Ohio. It's nuts. Remember about 8 years ago when I rained, tornado, hailed, and snowed on it? Yeah, I remember that shit. Crowd pleaser. I absolutely remember that. This is a ghoul, Jay Parla. It's not the hardest one, but the unfortunate thing about a ghoul is that it will give you that disease, the worries, which kind of sucks, which increases how much stress you're going to take every time. Also, it's really, really good at stressing you out, which you guys are seeing right now. Hey, what's up, Canary Bird? Good to see you. How was your weekend? I'm doing very well, by the way. Thank you very much for asking, Canary. Y'all remember when Egypt got snow? I remember that as well, actually. I do actually remember that. On the bright side, we can always use the lashes cure to get rid of that worries, guys, which we're probably going to end up doing, to be 100% honest. Last week, Denver had one day near 80 and then 10 inches the next day. Fucking sounds like Ohio, man.
The bigger the beast.
Tornadoes are scary as fuck, Heckler. Ain't no doubt about that. Oh, man, we got more rubies for our effort, too. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool, huh, guys? It's kind of nice, though, that Brienne's sitting right here. I can pet her every once in a while. I'll take it, guys. I'll take it. Not worried about treasure. More than likely just gems out of that, right, guys? That's why we're not too worried about it. Nice sub. Jazzy Jake. Subway that lies and tells you it's a foot long. I like it, Jazzy. I like it. All right, guys. So unfortunately, we're not really seeing a whole lot of our room battles over here. I'm willing to bet there are probably 2 room battles up here. So as it stands, we're going to go north up to here. I think that the best play right now, guys, is we go north to here and then break over and hope we get a scout. Now, I think we're going to camp as well. Camp just to get some shit out of our inventory, right, guys? Can we see Brienne? Yeah, you know what? I suppose you can, Anya Joe. Do you guys want to see Brienne? You guys want to see Miss Brienne? Just hanging out beside me because she's nervous as shit. What do you think, guys? In? Don't mind my white legs, everybody, because I have shorts on. See? Like, I'm so scared. She's just packed in between my chair and this thing right here. Pretty amazing, huh? She's so fucking nervous. You'd think this dog was like the most fearless thing in the world, like more often than not, guys. And then when the wind kicks up, the sky is fucking falling, y'all. The sky is straight up fucking falling. All right. Yeah, we're definitely gonna camp now to get rid of some of our inventory, guys, and then we're gonna go from there. We'll also get rid of the worries, right? We don't want him to be carrying around that particular affliction. It's not good. So, feast, get rid of some of that food, do a little stress reduction, right, guys? And then we're just gonna go with Bandit Sense and Unparalleled Finesse. We're gonna make him even more of a dodge tank, do more damage, all that fun shit. Every time he riposts, he pops them hard. And then we'll get rid of the worries, right? Go ahead and reduce that. Let all foulness be purged from my sacred flesh, says Jazzy Jake. So then the last thing, I guess, we just use Encourage to dump off that last little bit, and Jazzy Jake and everyone else are ready to fucking go. Got him! Asara Bonre. Welcome in, Asara. It's good to see you again, by the way. She wants her dad to make the wind go away. Pretty much that, Mixie. Like, she would, honestly, guys, if I closed the house up, she would probably be just fine. Like, she'd just, like, go back out into the couch, she would post up, and all would be right in the world, right? As it stands right now, she's just scared as shit. Do we have a doggo out here? Nope, still no doggos, guys. I'm sorry, man. Sorry we got no doggos. Doggos are being jerks today, guys. Street Corner Poet! I disagree, Street Corner, but I like where your head's at. You're one of those crazy people that likes to get their fucking flagellants afflicted, don't you? You crazy son of a bitch. I know Pity's very well. Had one that was scared. Wow. That's... That's 3 fucking rubies we found in this quest. I mean, I'm not complaining, mind you guys. I'm not complaining. And keep them below 50. Yeah, you definitely like to play with death, Street Corner. I, however, do not like to play that way, but I can appreciate it, man. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate it. I'm only taking the anti-venom on the off chance we run into something that will actually, like, get us poisoned, guys. Probably not gonna happen, but here we are. Probably not gonna happen. We'll see. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Is that so? No, we're not going to find it. We're not gonna fight it. You guys just shut your mouths right the fuck now. We are not going to fight it. Flash Lancer class built to die, which is exactly why I would never use them in a deathless run, Street Corner. What's up, Prune? It's good to see you, by the way. Guys, welcome in, DJ Prune. DJ Prune. Oh, come on with these bleed resist, you pricks. Fuck you, sir.
Give them no quarter.
Man, is it gonna be one of those nights, guys? Are we gonna miss everything all the time? It's really starting to fucking feel like it. He gets a lot of extra damage, Gareth. Like, he can do a lot of extra damage, but kind of like he said, they're built to die in that sense, but I don't feel like that's an effective usage of the character. But again, it's just how people want to play, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, fuck you and you Doomsay, you prick son of a bitch. All right, game. I see what you did there, and I don't fucking like it. Oh my God, are you... That 41 dodge, baby. That 41 dodge now. Mr. Zaris, what's up, man? You missed so much, I think you're playing XCOM. I know, right, Mr. Zaris? It's really how it feels right now. We're definitely rocking XCOM numbers right now, guys. We are definitely rocking XCOM numbers right now. Everything is a whiff. It's all a whiff, guys. Finally, he's gonna die.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yeah, that sounds about right, Kagamine. I'm pretty sure that the death blow resist tops out at 84 or 85% anyway, Shadow, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, though. I think I could be wrong on that. Oh my God. We are just off to the fucking races tonight, man. We are off to the races tonight in bad shit. You know what? We're gonna move. And the reason we're gonna move is because now we can use Exsanguinate to kill the piggy. And we get a heal for our trouble. That's why we're running it, kids. That right there is why we are running it the way we are. Make no mistake about that. Apparently a 95% chance to hit is really 100%. Yeah, essentially that's what it is, Gareth. Here we go. Let's hope it's not a fucking skiver, huh? Good deal. Let's kill the Heaver with extreme prejudice, guys. What do you say? Wow. These fucking dodges right now. These fucking dodges right now. I'm telling you what. That definitely sounds like fucking XCOM, by the way, Fiery. That definitely sounds like XCOM. The idea is that the weight of their death will burden the enemy so much that the rest of the team is assured victory, right, Sub? Just for now, Dabu, let's just hope we're getting all the bad RNG out of our system so when we finally get to the darkest dungeon, we're not gonna have to worry about it, right, guys? We'll take it, Jay Parla. No complaints here, baby. I'm pretty sure this Piggo's dead on his own, right? Yeah, he's gonna die from the bleed, so now we can just worry about this guy, right? So let's go ahead and get into our duelist advance.
More shall gather.
Mr. Zaris, thank you very much for the host, you handsome son of a bitch. Throw some love Mr. Zaris' way, everybody. Thank you again, Mr. Zaris. I appreciate it. Someone mentioned to me that the chance to hit has 5 percentage point added for all characters before the roll. Yeah. That's I've heard things about that, Gareth. I haven't really done a whole lot of research into it, but I'm pretty sure that's relatively how it works. Fuck you, and you don't stress us out. Eat a bag of penises, friend. Eat a huge bag of penises. Did you do DD2 already? I have not, Anya Joe, by the way. We are going to be doing that in a bit. We actually just started the grind out for the last 2 champion bosses, right, Anya? I'm thinking, like I said, if you guys are just getting here, Anya Joe, you included, by the way, and that's totally okay. I know that you've been here for a little bit, Anya, but you may have missed me saying it. We're probably only going to be streaming for about 4 or 4.5 hours, like I said, so I can watch Game of Thrones later. And then I would say Tuesday, we're definitely going to be done. Like, Tuesday will be the last day that we're playing. Wow. I mean, 5 fucking boobies, guys. Why have 2 when you can have 5, ladies and gentlemen, right? Why have 2 when you can have 5 boobies, ladies and gentlemen? That's some good shit right there. You're all too kind. I just have some peeps that would love to see OMS play the fuck out of Darkest Dungeon. Well, thank you, Zaris. I appreciate that. You think a Hellion is fine to try and virtue cheese the crew with on champion level? Yeah, I don't see why not. Pointless. It doesn't have to be a Crusader or anything. The only reason I usually make it a Crusader pointless is because of the Crusader specific trinket that gives you the extra virtue chance. But if you have the really, really, really good virtue trinkets, I would imagine it's going to be just the same thing, man. So yeah, you should be rock solid there. Rock motherfucking solid, I'm telling you. Right, exactly, Street Corner. That's another good point about the flagellants. Like, their stress levels actually give them, like, more benefit out of their class-specific trinkets. May want to get those checked out. In a group hug with 6 women sounds like a good time, doesn't it? Oh my god. We should actually quote that, maybe? I think it's great. We get a lot of puns up in this bitch, and I think Dabu just won. That was pretty fucking amazing. Yeah, Gareth, I'm with you. That was good. Alara, I appreciate you booing it. I totally appreciate you booing it. But I can totally feel... Oh, it's so good. I just got a tornado. Oh, no. Fox, really? Where are you at, Fox? Go get safe, by the way. Fuck, man.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Guys, throw some love in chat for Fox. They're a tornado warning right now, and obviously tornadoes ain't good. Tornadoes ain't good, ladies. West Central PA. Yeah, you know, I saw a bunch of shit heading that way, Fox, so... Why you face desk in there, Sarah? I meant the second dungeon, the Darkest Dungeon area. Yeah, that's what I thought, Anya, Joe. Yeah. Oh, I thought... Okay, my bad, Anya. You were talking to Alara. What's the best district to go after the bank in Sanguine Vinters? Yeah, Cartographer's Camp is pretty fucking amazing, chicken. Just because it gives you so much benefit every quest, right? Like, you get a lot of passive benefit from that Cartographer's Camp, chicken. So I would definitely say, if you want, go that direction, my man. Whoa, it's Steel, y'all. Guys, welcome in Steel. One of the other fantastic talking boxes. The fantastic talking boxes, kids. Steel, how you doing, man? How was your weekend? It's good to see you, buddy. That way he bleeds out. Like, it gives us one less thing, right? These guys, both of these guys back here are going to be our main targets, right, guys? The only reason I'm not explaining as much right now is because we're so deep into this run. You guys all probably have a very, very good idea of why I'm doing the shit I am. But if I need to explain some shit a little bit more, speak the fuck up, all right, guys? Speak the fuck up if you guys still need some explanation for all the decisions I'm making. I want to make sure you guys all know why the hell I'm doing what I'm doing. I have the Tentacle Idol and Virtue. That should be plenty pointless. You should be good. A lot of work so far. How's DD treating you, man? We're doing well, Steel. We're getting really close to the end of our teaching run. Getting really close to the end of our teaching run. So I'm simultaneously excited and scared since our next big thing is going to be a Deathless Blood Moon run with all the bosses. And I have no doubt in my mind, guys, that we might be restarting a time or two. Probably going to be restarting a time or two if I were a betting man, guys. And I am, just so you motherfuckers know. Bet my life away. That's why I'm going to Vegas before I go to TwitchCon this year, because I'm a crazy person. I thought you made the decisions you do because you're... It's funny that you say that right as I said it anyway, by the way, Mixie. I like where your head's at. Let's just get rid of him. I am going to Vegas before TwitchCon, Krillin. The wife... so, fun story, guys. The wife was going to see Christina Aguilera that same week, right? And she actually booked all of her shit for the Christina Aguilera concert because she has a residency there now before TwitchCon was announced. Now, of course, TwitchCon gets announced and suddenly it's on the same week as, you know, her going on this trip. So instead of like just meeting her in San Diego, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna take the whole week off and I'm gonna hang out with her and her friend in Vegas and probably sit at a poker table too long and all that fun shit while they go and enjoy some Christina Aguilera. Great fucking concert, by the way, people. If you ever get a chance to see her, she's really fucking good live. I have, in fact, seen her before. Welcome back, Leannon. Like, literally right beforehand, Krillin. So I'm leaving that Sunday, like the Sunday before TwitchCon. I'll be in Vegas Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I'll be... Or am I going to be there? No, we're going to be there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm flying into San Diego on Thursday from Vegas, Krillin. And that is that, as they say, kids. Welcome back, bub. Smoosh the spooners! Only in the game, though, guys. You know that I like them in real life, right? Oh, shit. I accidentally tossed my firewood like a dumbass. Whoops. Oh, well, what are you going to do, guys? You can rub my belly for luck, too. I accidentally... Wow. That was a mistake, guys. I totally didn't mean to do that. Son of a bitch. Gonna have to get you drunk and rub your head. Yeah, we'll do it, Steel. I'm glad you're going to be there, by the way, man. It's going to be a good time. Yeah, I thought I was tossing the... I thought I went to toss the fucking the anti-venom guys. I totally thought I tossed the anti-venom. Whoops. Oh well, shit happens. What are you gonna do, guys, right? Shit happens. What are you gonna do, kids? Big money, no diseases. Nice, nice, nice. No diseases, guys. Let's go ahead and eat our doggo biscuit, shall we? Yeah, if you really want to bin them, you can bin them, right, Gareth? But you usually don't want to do that unless you're so far ahead of the dungeon that you know for a fact you don't want to camp. So do not follow that bit right there, guys. Like the downside is I would have much rather kept the camp because it gives us another shot to like de-stress, right? Like right now, if we camped, we would be able to reduce 10 stress on everybody, get a heal, all that fun shit. So there might be occasions where you say fuck it and toss your last camp. This isn't one of them. I should have not done that. We're actually gonna guard. And the reason we're gonna guard as opposed to attacking, guys, because we're not gonna kill him anyway. But we want the extra dodge because we know the Tentacle Devourer is going to try and go for the marked character, right? Oh, wow, no shit. Okay. That was actually shocking. I have no... Okay, fuck it. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I am totally not gonna complain about the fact that this thing went after the unmarked person. I'm good with it. I'm gonna shut my fucking mouth. Yeah, exactly. Right on you, Joe. We're not too worried about it because the team's in pretty good shape, but we still have to be careful, right? Like we don't wanna risk much if we can possibly swing it.
Perhaps the turning.
Gotcha-gasm. Wow. What? I mean, very rare. Sure, we'll take it. We don't need it, but we'll take it. Well, we know we don't need a bunch of food for camps, guys, so fuck it. Let's just go ahead and heal up, right? Yeah, exactly. We already have one, Alara. At this point in time, we're bringing it back just for the sell value, because why not, I guess? No risk, no reward. Why you gotta fucking call me out like that, Dabu? God. Oh! Ho, ho! You guys ready? Who's ready, chat? Who's ready to smash some fucking faces in? Wow. Yeah! Time to fuck some boys up. Oh, you go ahead and collect call, you prick. You go ahead and collect call.
Holy Jesus.
We got this shit.
What is
we
that?
got him.
What the fuck is that?
Mule Space. What's up, Mule Space? Good to see you, by the way, man. Okay, so we're using that on Max just to get Max back here so we can pistol shot next round, right? Oh, we're gonna fuck this dude up. We are gonna fuck him up so bad. We actually stand to take a lot of damage here, guys, because we know that the Highwaymen are pretty nasty. So I think that what we're gonna do is try to stun one of the Highwaymen. We actually have a pretty good chance of stunning him. Unfortunately, we didn't get it there, though. Like, I think Homeboy had a... What did he have there? 25% chance to resist the stun, and he got it, which is a really big bummer. But here we are. We're still in okay shape, though, guys. We're still in okay shape. Wings of the Fallen! What's up, Wings? Good to see you. Gotta like that fucking huge bleed on him as well, huh, guys? Gotta like that huge bleed. So, do we want a duelist advance again? Does that make more sense for us? Or do we just go hardcore in the paint for damage? Probably just go hard for the damage, guys. Wow. Wow. The game. She is a cruel mistress right now. How was your weekend, Wings? Wow. Wow. All the RNG is swinging away from us, guys. All the RNG is swinging right the fuck away from us. He's dead on his own. This guy's gotten a couple dodges now that have proven to be pretty troublesome, too. Man, yeah, we're getting very unlucky on this one, guys. Wow. What the fuck? Wow. Unfucking lucky. Okay, so here we go. This is where you got to start, like, really considering how you want to approach it, right, guys? What we're going to want to do now, just in, like, in terms of survivability, right? What we're going to want to do now is we're probably going to just do strictly guard dog with the Houndmaster to make sure that he doesn't get killed and so that the Vestal doesn't get killed. We know that Jazzy and that Max can pretty much handle themselves. This is actually a really good teaching moment, right, guys? This is one of those instances where shit's going sideways. It's not going nearly like we planned it to. Usually this guy is a fucking pushover, and unfortunately a little bit of our RNG's been kind of serving us some humble pie. So, just to make sure that we don't lose anybody accidentally, we're gonna let these two do all the damage, and basically these two are just gonna be like sitting back here trying to survive, right? So let's do this. Try to stack more bleed. Hopefully we can go before he goes. If not, okay, that's fine. We can do the big heal, right? Everybody gets a little bit healthier, which is what we want. Let's go ahead and get back into riposte, right? That way, if for some reason the collector goes after Max, we can hit him. Get rid of the bleed, and we're gonna strictly guard dog on Miss Mesra now, right? We don't want to have Miss Mesra getting popped too much more. We know that Pavel should have a decent shot at staying alive just by stacking a bunch of dodge by repeatedly guard dogging, right? He might get popped here, but what we can definitely guarantee now is that the Vestal is probably always going to be there to help our asses out. So let's get these guys back to where we need to be. Let's go ahead and do this again. Let's keep stacking bleed. We might have him by the balls now. Just about. He's got, looks like about 2 rounds left before he's actually going to die. Yeah, exactly right, Mule. And this is exactly why we did guard dog, right, guys? This is exactly why we did it. We do not want them teeing off on our Vestal. It is literally the worst decision. And somehow this cocksucker keeps dodging everything. I'm not sure how he's fucking dodging all the shit, but this motherfucker is certainly dodging all the shit. So again, we have to guard dog. Like, literally RNG is going about as bad as it possibly can on this fucking encounter, guys.
A momentary abatement.
How you been, Stunna? Good to see you, by the way. Sorry I didn't say hi right away, Stunna. It's good to see you. How was your weekend, man? You know what? We're actually just gonna... Well, let's do this, right? If we kill him, he no longer has a guard. It opens us up for the other people. So let's keep stacking that. He should be dead now. Yeah, he's dead. As soon as it's his turn, the game's all over. So thankfully that happened, right? But again, we had a lot to consider there right in the middle. We had a lot to consider in terms of, okay, this could be very, very bad for us. Let's make sure that we can mitigate as much nasty shit happening as possible. And I think we did a pretty good job of recovering, right? Like, that could have gone much, 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 much differently. That could have gone much, much differently. And we were able to actually rally and make sure that we didn't get punched too severely, right, guys? So, again, you usually can get into the collector fight, especially later on in the game, and just absolutely maul him as long as you have enough characters who can hit the rear row, right? Because it's very unlikely you're going to kill him in the first round. So you can almost always guarantee that you're going to have to be dealing with a collector who's in the rear rank. Now, that being said, again, RNG was very unkind to us in that fight because we were getting a lot of dodges, a lot of misses. Obviously, the death door on Mesra was kind of unfortunate, but when you're in those particular situations, you guys can see if you kind of plan your abilities not to just go full force, like fuck you offense, you can at least get out of there alive, which is what we were obviously striving for. You get the Gucci for that. That is amazing. That fucking emote. Othin, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Good, good. Lazy weekend, but I'm loving it. Lazy weekends are always amazing, Stunna. I'm happy for you. Yeah, 30 crit was humble pie, by the way, Mule. We're not going to need all these torches anymore. Let's just go ahead and dump them. You know, we can probably even eat some of our food, guys. Eat a little bit of our food. Again, we don't have a camp, so it's not like we have to worry about that. So the whole point for us from here on out, what we're probably going to do is make sure we de-stress a lot with the Houndmaster if we're able to. And if not, well, that's a bummer. Negative quirk removal, motherfuckers. I like it. I put 30 miles on my motorcycle that I got running yesterday. Still needs a bit of love, but she lives. That is awesome, Othin. I am very, very excited for you, by the way, man. Can we kill the piggo really quick? That is the question. All right, this motherfucker is gonna die, die, die. Now let's get into riposte, right? Oh, nice. That was obviously best case scenario, right, guys? That was obviously best case scenario, right? We know that Big Dickhead here can't actually trot retreat back and do his heavy damage now. So we're actually in a really, really, really good spot for being able to stall out and do a little bit of the stress heal, right? Which is exactly what we wanted. So, fuck yeah, buddy. So, fuck yeah. We don't want to use anything too high damage either. We'll go ahead and, like, bleed him quite a bit. But we'll definitely work on having the Houndmaster de-stress. Again, since I was a dummy and I tossed my other fucking camp, it's not like we can use the goddamn camp to de-stress, because the old man's useless. Useless, I say. Flagellants are really good, bub. They're definitely, especially in the Warrens, they're really good. They're really, really good. Oh, you motherfucking prick. Not only did he crit, but he... The best laid plans, everybody. The best laid plans, I believe, is how the saying goes. Unfucking believable. All right, big ol' heal, because Mr. Piggy doesn't want to fucking cooperate, as it were. Oh, fuck you.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Wow.
Holy Jesus.
Uh-huh.
What is that?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is that?
Uh-huh. 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 This motherfucking game right now. Unbelievable. Double fucking crit. Double fucking crit.
Champion falls.
Unreal. Unfucking believable right now. This game is literally taking me out behind the woodshed, man. Unfucking believable, guys. Well, okay. Let's go ahead and de-quirk. Jesus H. Christ, man. I came here and first thing I see is that double... I know, right, Mr. Maybe? Welcome back, Mr. Maybe Mad. Besides, and really quick, Mr. Maybe Mad, good timing. I'm not maybe mad, I'm definitely mad. This fucking game! Exactly right, Othin. Just a troll, just a troll. You think you're so good you can do this without a campfire, huh? I know. Clearly I'm getting punished for dumping the fucking, the campfire, huh, guys? Jesus Christ, man.
Handsome reward.
This game is being a merciless dick right now.
Performed.
Merciless dick, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? Wow, I should have been paying attention. Good band name? What do you think, guys? Good band name? Merciless Dick? I mean, you can go so many different ways with it. I think Merciless Dick works well. Are we even going to go back for the secret room? I don't think we are. I don't think I really care to, guys. I really don't feel like I care to. I'm just going to take all this stuff because I am a greedy fuck. This is probably our last room battle as well. Shovels we might need, guys, because there might be a room battle down here. And if there's a blockage in there, we certainly don't want to deal with that bullshit now, do we? Keys can go. Fuck the keys. That's good. Let's just go that way. If you had a camp, you could. I know, right, Gareth? I'm such a bad player at this game. On today's episode of Revenge of the Collector, yeah. Yeah, Collector definitely got our goat on that one, guys. And we didn't get a scout, so we just ate that. That's amazing. Yeah, so I'm definitely being punished, right, guys? I'm definitely being punished by fucking up. Like right now, it would be really, really awesome if we had the extra campfire because we could camp out and get rid of all this stress. Get out of here a lot worse or a lot better for the wear. How do you play so much DD at once, old man? Can you disarm traps that you don't scout? No, you cannot. They have to be scouted, Gareth, or they have to be the traps that you see when you go like do a return trip in a hallway, right? So if you get into that return trip down a hallway spot like we just did there, we knew that that one trap was there, the one that we ran into, that the Vestal dodged. That one that we didn't scout right there, though, no, we would not be able to disarm that trap. Kitty King TV, what's up, Kitty King? Happy fucking Sunday, Kitty King. How was your weekend? Now, it's only 3 spiders, so I'm not as worried. But then again, we did actually get a flagellant killed one time by these assholes, right, guys? So it's not like we're 100% in the clear. Because these guys are pricks. I did not get the secret room, and I honestly don't know if we're going to get the secret room, Max. I don't really think that we need to. We're definitely not at a point right now where we need the money, right, guys? So it's like, whatever. Pretty good. Good to see you again. It's good to see you as well, Kitty. I'm glad that you had an amazing weekend. Burn the Spudas with fire. No argument here, by the way. Dabu. No argument at all. Give me them.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Well, at least we get to see if there's a room battle here. Okay, there is. I'll tell you what, guys. We don't need the shovels, right? We are going to pick up the key. Just so when we get to the when we get to the room battle with treasure, at least we can open up the chest with a key and get better rewards so we can get more heirlooms, right? I'm not worried about holy water either, guys. Holy water is also one of those things that, you know, the things that you find the treasure with in the warrens, they take holy water, right? But it's always usually gold. You don't really find a whole lot of heirlooms in those piles of bones. So I'm not really that worried about those.
Hacks laden with loot.
Yeah, you know, you're good, Max. I totally understand. I totally understand. Yeah, we decided to bin them because there was no reason to... There's no real reason to hold on to them at this point in time, guys. We're gonna literally go down here and we're probably gonna get the fuck out of Dodge, and that'll be that. So why are the spiders so hated? Never really had a problem with them, but always went for the blighters first and smacked them down quick. So there will maybe eventually be a time, Othin, where unfortunately every spider you attack dodges, and that has absolutely positively happened to us before. I don't know if anyone has access to the clip right now, but if somebody wants to post the clip, go ahead. But yeah, we've absolutely had that happen before, Othin, where we missed it. I'm loving the fact that we're just everything that can go wrong is fucking going wrong in this dungeon right now. It's pretty amazing. But we actually fought a grouping of 3 spiders at one point in time, Othin, and we missed them all, and they actually killed our flagellant in 1 round. We even had the surprise round, which was the fucked up thing. We surprised them, we missed the spitter every time, and we weren't able to kill it, and then our flagellant got hit marked and I think stunned, and then the other one hit, and then the spitter hit and crit or something crazy like that and blighted him, and as soon as he came up, he was dead. And it was like, are you serious right now? Because like you actually said there, Othin, more often than not, they're going to be a really easy encounter. But that one time where they get the best of you, there's a really, really good chance that you might actually lose your fucking, one of your characters. And that's why I'm always so scared of them. Give me all them critties back, bitches. Like it. Good.
Trifling victory,
Feels real good.
but a victory nonetheless.
All right, let's keep moving, guys. Got one more room battle and we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge. I don't know if we want to go into Darkest Dungeon 2 first, or do we want to go after the flesh first? What do you think, guys? And just watch my level 6 Vestal die in 1 round? I believe that, Street Corner. I absolutely believe that. Yeah, man, unfortunately, the spiders can be no fucking joke, right, guys? I mean, it sucks, but it's definitely the truth, man. They can fuck you up real fast. Real fast. We're gonna try and kill the Slayer as quickly as we can, guys. If we can kill the Slayer and he bleeds out, we're definitely in that same instance where we don't have to worry about this asshole doing a whole lot of damage to us and potentially stressing us out, right? The hubs came home with all the chocolate things. Ooh, shit, jelly, man. What kind of all the chocolate things are we talking about, Leannon? Okay, so he's dead on his own, right, guys? This is where we actually just want to start doing as much damage to the champion as possible. Now, we've talked about it before when you're earlier in the game and you're trying to maximize your stress reduction and everything else, we might actually go for the kill on him, right? We would maybe go for the kill with Jazzy Jake, because if Jazzy Jake gets the kill, you have that 50-50 shot at the stress heal. So, again, in this instance, the reason we're not doing it is because we want that guy to die on his own from the bleed, so again, this guy gets moved up, and we don't have to worry about him using either Pig Spear or Boar Rush, right? Because we know that both of those abilities are very nasty, and we don't want to see him use them. So having him in first position just doesn't give him access to that shit. Ryder David, what's up? Good to see you, Ryder. How was your weekend, man? 3 different kinds of Oreos. S'mores pudding. Oh my God. S'mores pudding? Am I the only one that thinks that s'mores pudding sounds like the most delicious fucking thing on the planet? Wow, that sounds good. Wow, that sounds good. Wow. Wow. You know what I'm talking about, right, guys? You guys know what I'm talking about. Wow. There it is. That's what I was looking for. Thank you, Bub the Chicken. Somebody understood what I was saying about. Just got a bright tambourine. So good, Bub. Stressful, but it's getting better. I'm glad it's getting better, Ryder. I got it as a random drop. That's even better. Just a random drop. Here you go. Enjoy.
Trick of the light.
I mean, we don't want to do that yet. Let's do this, right? Yeah, continue adventuring. Kill the light. Better rewards. Open this chest up. See what we get. Come on! I mean, it ain't great, but we'll take it. Right? Why not? We'll take all this shit. I mean, it's worth something. GG, well played, guys. You did good. Nice, Krillin.
Their confidence is shaken.
It sounds like heaven I can't have, right, crowd? Chalk whippy ice cream. That sounds good, Mixie. S'mores pudding. Why the questioning look, Kitty King? I'm curious. S'mores vodka is gross. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I can see it being good in like a, I can see s'mores vodka being good in like a White Russian. Right? I mean, in a White Russian, it's got to be good, right? Make my Caucasian with that s'mores fucking, that s'more. Ooh! Paid the fuck off, kids! Paid the fuck off! I like it. Give me that hard skinned on Jazzy Jake. Fuck yeah, dude. That is good. Oh, that actually is awesome as well. Cool, man. We actually got paid for the gambit of trying to get some good quirks for our guys there, guys. We'll take them. Yeah, no shit, right, Othan? Any chance you're doing another Endless Farmstead run today or next stream? I need help. I can't get past the first time you get crystals. I still haven't actually done one in this playthrough, Ryder David, but I do plan on doing it at least once. Yeah, there you go, Alar, right? Some things need to stay out of booze. Wow, that was actually a really good dungeon for us in that respect, right, guys? We got some good shit there. Now, it sucks that Max came out with a disease, but is it really that bad? Not really.
Affected him.
Not really. I don't think we can take him into the Warrens again, though, right? Fuck yeah, we're locking that in.
Hey, get the fuck off my lawn!
Fuck yeah, we're locking that in. You shitting me? Master J86, thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn. Welcome to the retirement home. Guys, we got a new fucking pity here. Welcome in, Master J. More retirement home members, the better. GG, well played is right, Stunner. So if you guys want to see the flesh next, I think that's what we're going to do. Now, it's actually really good that we're going to be able to take Varento on this because we do have to worry about getting stunned against this thing. I'm pretty sure it should be open. Sure is. Okay, so when you're playing Blood Moon or Stygian, you don't get as much progress towards the boss with the different lengths of dungeons. I think you only get like 33% advancement or something like that. on Stygian and Blood Moon when you do a long, so I did actually calculate that properly. I'm shocked. Probably more shocked than you guys are. What is that emote? That is amazing. What is that level 0 thing? Uh-oh, is somebody having a hard time? Oh, yeah. So what happens eventually, Jazzy, as you start getting into the Darkest Dungeon, you'll start seeing this more where people are having issues. You're starting to see the Eldritch Horrors for what they are. Yellow Trinket? The Flesh's Heart? Is that what you're looking at in you? What are the rarities orders? What are the rarity orders? Okay. I got you now. I'll show you really quick in you. So each one of the colors means a lot of different things, right, guys, when it comes to the trinkets. So gray is considered common, green is uncommon, blue is considered rare, orange is very rare, okay, guys? And then gold are kind of unique items, like ones that are very, very rare, like they look a little bit different. And then usually the yellow denotes the Crimson Court trinkets. Blue is the color of madness. Red is an ancestor's trinket, right, guys? And then these other gold ones, the ones at the top. So I guess that, like, you can see there's a little bit of a difference between them. Like, this is a very thin gold around the Tempting Goblet, which is a very rare one. Like, you're really going to be really hard-pressed to find that. Gold with the boxes in the corners are going to be the Crimson Court, and then the gold ones are the actual, like, champion-level boss kills, right, guys? When you get the champion-level boss kills, you get a unique item from each one of them, and that's what each one of those denote. And then the Talisman of the Flame looks a lot like an Ancestor, because it is, but it's kept a little bit separate because you only have to use the Talisman of the Flame in the second Darkest Dungeon. Is this game on console? It sure is, Meta. You can actually get it on the PS4 Marketplace or the Xbox Marketplace, as far as I know. The Talismans, again, bub, you only use in the second Darkest Dungeon. When we get into it here in a little bit, you guys will actually see it. Nuclear Revenge, welcome back. Happy Sunday, Nuclear. How was your weekend, man? Nice, Max. All right, guys. So if we're going to go into the Warrens, how do we want to do it? Besides very, very, very fucking carefully. Besides very carefully, how do we want to do this? Do we want to take... Man, we could be real assholes and do it kind of like this. Got Unerring, Quick Reflexes. Pavel has Photomania. So we could actually do something crazy like this. And it could work. And then we throw... Lower Dogma isn't necessary. Neo? Neo Wrestling's actually good because of the Unyielding. So essentially when we're going in here, guys, we're taking as much bleed as possible, right? Especially area of effect bleed. And if we have both of the Hound Masters on this particular quest, we know that we can use Hound's Harry and start stacking a lot of bleed very quickly against this thing. And I think that may be our play. Jester's actually a good call as well, Doom. Jester's a really good call as well on the off chance that we want to run a little bit more of a stress healing comp, right? Like if we run this like this, essentially what we would look like up until the boss is probably something like this. No, we want to hold on to that. Probably something like that, right? Because we know that Pavel isn't going to be used for stress healing. That will be Captain Obvious if needed. And we can get a stun, right? We have a lot of single target in every area on this team as well. Yeah, exactly, right, Doom? Exactly. The torches by the characters right now, Othin, means that they've been in the Darkest Dungeon once. So once you take somebody in the Darkest Dungeon, they have this little icon pop up next to them to let you know they've been through it one time. And if you have the appropriate like check mark in the options, those characters will not return to the Darkest Dungeon. You can turn that off in the options, but we have foregone doing that. Neo Wrestling. What's up, Neo? It's good to see you, by the way, man. I'm willing to try it because I think we can do it. This is also a pretty high dodge comp as well, right, guys? Again, we're not relying on dodge necessarily, but this still works out for us, right? Because we have somebody with riposte who's going to have some high dodge. We're going to have two characters who can do a lot of bleed damage. These two are also self-sufficient in the sense that they can use their lick wounds in both position 2 and 3, so that's good. And then obviously Neo Rassilon is there just in case shit goes really sideways. Houndmaster, Vestal, Highwayman to have heal, AoE, bleed, stress heal, and reach for the back row. Oh yeah, could do that as well, Doom. Absolutely. Absolutely. So again, a lot of bleed is really, really good against this enemy, right, guys? And we've seen why before. We've seen why because of the things that are part of this enemy. They have a fair amount of prot, so that's something we're trying to avoid. Don't chuck the firewood. Yeah, no shit, right, Minxie? And I think, honestly, guys, when it comes to the champion level flesh as well, you really, really, really want to watch how much you may go after the flesh, like how much you're going to do after you actually get to the boss and kill it. This is a pretty RNG heavy enemy, right? The only other one that we fought at champion that we said was going to be kind of like this was the Hag. Now, the Hag ended up being very easy, but if anything like showed us in that last dungeon, if RNG doesn't go our way, this could be a very, very, very bad fight for us, and it could actually put us behind. We don't want to lose any of these characters. If we lose any of these characters, we're actually in really bad shape because these are all characters we plan on using in the Darkest Dungeon. So if you take characters like this on these quests, and obviously you come out with a death or two, it can really put you behind in your progression in the game. AliXO, Kyrios, you die? Look at all these people, man. You guys are amazing. How you doing? Did we trinket everyone? Not yet, Leanne. We're going to do that right the fuck now. Do you think that walking around at 0 light to hunt for shamblers is a good option? I wouldn't say it's a bad option, Kinder. I say that the likelihood of you actually catching one is somewhat low, but who knows, right? Thank you guys for shouting out our good friend Kyrios Udai, one of my other amazing stream team members on the Guild Heroes. He is really good people. Go give him a follow, guys. Allie, how was your weekend, by the way?
Hey, get the f off my lawn!
How was your weekend, Allie? CC Mira, thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn. Welcome to the retirement home. Pleasure to have you here, CC Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Hey, get the f off
I
my
am
lawn!
the resident ridiculous asshole of this stream, and I appreciate the support. So thank you very much. Is there any other... I don't even think that there's any other fucking district we really want to build, is there, guys? We don't have the crest. I would build the cartographer's camp, but we don't have the crest, right, guys? The Athenium is meh, in my opinion. Doing all right. My apartment is now very lonely. Wait, what? Why is your apartment lonely, Krillin? I need backstory here. You're talking to somebody about shit I don't know about. Now I need to know. Krillin, why'd you cancel streams, man? Why you gotta be like that? My roommate moved out? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Off my lawn!
Hopefully you find a new one. Doomdrake and T Meek. Thank you both for thinking the old man's worth a damn. Welcome to the retirement home, guys. Pleasure to have you here. All these new folks, guys. All these new folks. Welcome them all in. Yes. All right, guys. Let's go kick some ass. What additional buffs does the cartographer building add at highlight? It's plus 2.5% chance to surprise enemies. Minus 2.5 that you get surprised. You get extra shot at treasure by having it built, Fox. You also get a plus 5% increase in scout, if I recall correctly. I think that it gives you an extra 1 or 2% chance to crit as well. I can't remember all of them, Fox. I can look it up really quick if you'd like. Because why not, guys? I mean, I'm here to help. So I guess I'll just fucking go ahead and shut up and do it. What do you guys think? What do you think, guys? Should I just shut the fuck up and do it? Probably. Where you at, kids? Where you at, districts? District. I'm gonna find out. Here we go. Plus 50% loot chance, plus 1 crit, plus 2.5% scouting chance, and then the plus minus 5 on the surprise stuff. So I was on the right track. I wasn't 100% correct, but I was on the right track, motherfuckers. Don't hate me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna go for a lot of dodge, guys, right? We're actually gonna stack dodge here because I'm a crazy person. We're going to stack dodge because the less we get popped, the better we're going to be. And we also have a way to actually get away with a lot of dodge on this one. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Here's what we're going to do. Ancestor's Coat, Sun Cloak on Pavel. We're going to go Wilbur's Flag and the Stun Resist on Captain Obvious. Now, with Captain Obvious, again, we don't really have a whole lot in terms of dodge trinkets, guys, but we have enough. I think that we're going to go Feather Crystal, because we're still getting a net gain and stun resist there. We also have a pretty high fucking dodge, so we're good on that one. Now, Neo Wrestling, again, going all the healing, right? There's going to be a good chance that during this dungeon, guys, we well, hold on here. No, we're good there. By the time we unparallel finesse Pavel, we're going to be set. Or excuse me. By the time we unparallel finesse Varento, we're going to be set, guys. Dodge is king. The other thing we could do here is actually take the Man-at-Arms. I think that's actually a better play. Honestly speaking, guys, I think that the Man-at-Arms is actually the better play here. It gives us a little bit less, chance that things could go wrong, and it also gives us a way to stack even more dodge, right, guys? Exactly, right, Doom? So I think that the Man-at-Arms actually is the better play here. And I think that the one we take is Rooster Goblin, right? Because Rooster Goblin has quick draw, which is fucking amazing, and evasive. Basically, what this ensures us is that our first move every time with Rooster is going to be us using Bolster, which gives us more dodge, right, guys? So I think that's actually the way we're going to take it. I think that that makes way more sense. It also gives us another guard like we want. And it like I said, it basically puts us in a position of not having as high a chance of getting hamstrung here. We are actually going to pull out Captain Obvious and use Pavel, though. If we can get another good quirk on Pavel, that's great, guys. Like I said, we already have a couple good ones on Captain Obvious, so it's not as important to take him. So Pavel's a little bit better of a decision here, just because we could get a nice quirk. In you, yes you do, but only if you retreat from the battle. If you're in a battle, and you know, this is something we should have gone over the other night when we lost Billy Potatoes and I didn't because I fucking forgot. When you lose somebody in battle, guys, if you finish out that battle, you can actually, in the treasure reward screen, you can get the trinkets they had on back. Now, if you retreat from that battle because things are going so fucking badly, you think you might lose other people or you may not win, you'll lose them anyway, but obviously you retain the trinkets of the people that ran away. But if you can complete the battle that someone dies in, you will get those trinkets back, but you have to complete it. That's the only way. Otherwise, you gotta wait for the Shrieker to show up. Any reason you do not use the Arbalist? I don't think that they are as efficient as most other classes, Othin. I feel like the Arbalist has a couple uses in this game, but I just don't feel like they're useful enough to make them like a higher percentage of the quests, if that makes any sense. Dodge is fucking king is right, Kyrios. Or it's a complete red herring, as Pointless Knowledge usually points out, which it can be sometimes, right? Even with all the fucking dodge in the world, guys, we have definitely been in positions where it has fucked us directly in our bums. Directly in our bums. And I am saying rectly that way for a reason. It is, because Fated only counts towards you actually missing in you. It doesn't actually count towards dodges. So your character literally has to miss to make it an effective quirk, which is very, very low, right? Like, you miss, but again, it doesn't affect dodge. Herrings are tasty. Poor Brienne's down here, still just scared as hell, guys. I feel kind of bad. All right, let's go kill ourselves some piggies. This also opens us up for some more options on dodge trinkets, right? So we definitely go Mirror Shield. We're definitely going to go Mirror Shield. We're definitely going to go Ancestor's Candle, right? We're going to go Ancestor's Coat. We're going to go Wilbur's Flag. And we're going to go with the speed, the Feather Crystal that gives us more speed, right? In case we need to guard somebody or whatnot. Now, on Rooster, I think we're going to go with the Sun Cloak. That's even more dodge, right? More dodge and protection in case we need to guard. And then again, we're still going to just max out healing on Neo Wrestling. So again, the whole point here, guys, is to guard Neo if Neo's having a bad time, and in the meantime, just spam a bunch of dodge with our other characters and essentially, hopefully, dodge most of the shit coming our way. This is actually this is exactly what the group would look like if we were going to fight the Countess in the courtyard, guys. Scion Gen, what's up, man? If the A-bomb gets fear of Eldritch, is he even more horrified of himself? That would be kind of unique if that was the case, right, bub? I've had the Shrieker come so many times. The last few, he had no reward trinkets, and I had plenty of dead bodies. Yeah, we'll be changing it up here in a second, Kinder. Did I not change it already? Oh, yeah, we need it like that. Thank you very much, Kinder. Appreciate that, by the way. Shove your hand up its butt and one-shot it to death. Nice. Wow. We got a lot of extra food from the granary this week. Jesus Christ, man. Okay, so anti-venom, normally, again, not really important in the Warrens, guys, but we know that the boss can blight us. So taking the anti-venom right now is definitely a good choice. It will also have some debuffs it can use. So medicinal herbs, very good choice. We're going to take even more holy water. And again, the reasoning for that, guys, is because we know we might want to actually get some treasure, but we're also going to buff our characters up with the holy water when we get to the boss battle. Like, if we can increase our bleed and blight resist before we actually take this thing on, we're absolutely going to do it. And we're also going to take some of the scales, right? So if somebody gets put in a bad situation and we need to have that block, at least we're prepared, right, guys? So obviously preparing for the fucking worst, as always, against these things. Miyadani, hype it up, show the love in the chat. Miyadani is back with the pack. Miyadani, you know what to do, baby. You get out there and you flex all over him and you show him that pity love, Miyadani. Thank you very much for the continued support, you beautiful, beautiful lady. You, I appreciate that. Pizza and beer night. Good to see you on. Now I have good entertainment. Well, thank you, Scion. I appreciate that. What kind of pizza you rocking, sir? I need to know what kind of pizza you got. Okay. All right, let's go kill some things. You guys ready to listen to Wayne? Time to listen to Wayne.
The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was with them. The Warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, gristle and bone.
Paints a picture.
A mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness.
Of course, I turn it off right away, right, Cyber? Oh, I like my pizza loaded. Nice, Scion. Yeah, so Kinder, the Warrens aren't really known for their blockages. Like, there are blockages in the Warrens,
Than I can describe.
just not that much.
Incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
I'm with you, T-Meek. I want pizza right now, as a matter of fact. God damn it, that's all I'm thinking about right now. I want fucking pizza, man! God damn it! Red beans and rice, also good, Miyadani. I'm a fan. By the way, T-Meek, welcome in. T-Meek, I don't know if you've ever been here before. If you have, you've been lurking. I don't think you've ever chatted, but thank you very much for the support. I love you. Go back to lurking. Flint Gold, what's up? Good day to you as well. How was your weekend, Flint? Well, we know he's up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the room furthest away. Let's get to it, guys. Oh my god, I want to so bad, Wang, but who's gonna pick it up? Who the fuck's gonna pick it up, man? That's the question. Wow. If only we could take that. God damn it, man. If only we could take that into the fight. It's just too far away, guys. She's at work, Wang. Otherwise, I would. Yeah, Othin, the boss is always in the room furthest away. And somebody, who was it? Nicola, what's up? Guys, welcome in Nicola 204. Kyrios, stop talking about it. You're just making me desire it more. Fuck yeah, right, darling? Meister's deep dish, so fucking good. Fucking darling knows what I'm talking about. Thank you very much, T-Meek. I appreciate that, by the way. Captain, awesome to see you. Yeah, thank you very much. That's what I was looking for, Bub. So, Bub, you're going to want to make sure that you can do some... you want to make sure you can hit every rank, obviously. You also want to make sure that you bring either Blight and or Bleed. Those both affect the Necromancer quite a bit. Blight is obviously a bit more ideal because you can blight the skeletons that way. But he's more than likely going to summon enough like skeletal warriors to knock him all the way back to 4th position. So just make sure that you can hit him back there, bub. Something like Hellion. Hellion's good. You could go something like Hellion, Highwayman, Houndmaster, Vestal. You could go kind of like what we've done before. We did Leper, Vestal, Crusader. You could go Leper, Highwayman, Crusader, because then you have the Crusaders who are doing Holy Lances all the time, because he will eventually get to position 2, 3, or 4. And then you just focus him down that way, right, bub? Shieldbreaker is actually an excellent choice, bub. Shieldbreaker is an excellent choice. Never quite sure. Is there... unfortunately, Flint, there isn't. There, like, Brienne and Kirby are both below me, guys, right? Because they're scared right now. Kildias! What's up, Kildias? It's good to see you, by the way. How you doing, Kildias? I shall be there for the Browns Super Bowl run. Oh, darling, you're a Browns fan. I love you. Darling, you're a Browns fan. I love you. May have to make a date of it. We may have to make a date of it, darling. I'm a Browns fan, baby. It's our fucking year. And you shut your fucking New England mouth, by the way, Krillin. You shut your fucking New England... Goddamn, let's go Browns. God, it's a fucking party. Fucking Templar. Love it.
Strength to follow it.
Fuck the Pats. When I unlocked Endless Farmstead, I noticed there's another set of mercenaries. Okay, what's the big difference? So, the guys that you can get, the mercenaries, Captain Obvious, number 1, they come with a lot of quirks, obviously. Number 2, they will only go on the Farmstead Endless run, okay, Captain Obvious. And 3, however many shards you actually find in the Farmstead, each one of them you take will take a 10% cut of the crystals you find in there. Fuck you, Wings! That's right, I said it. What you gonna do about it? You motherfuckers and your go Pats. You motherfuckers and you go... Fuck you, Avitus. God damn it! Why you gotta be like this, guys? Couldn't tell you why I'm a fan as a lifelong resident of New York. You know what, Templar? I don't care. You're on the wagon. That's all I give a shit about. Go Jets. You know, Prune, it's the Pats and the Browns first week, Monday Night Football, baby. All in good fun, right, guys? All in good fun. We're having a good time. It's all that matters. Oh, you about to die, bitch. Oh, look at the dodges. It's so good. Oh, you a Browns fan? Oh, my boy Crowd Please is a fucking Browns fan. I like it. Yeah, I think you guys might have a hell of a season this year, Krillin. I think you guys are definitely on the downswing, unfortunately. Ah, yes, the sports ball I occasionally hear about. Occasionally, right? We talk sports in here occasionally, right, guys? We talk sports in here occasionally. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing, right? Heckin' sports ball, Allie. Why you gotta be like that, man? Come on, dodges. Yeah, look at the dodge comp coming in red fucking hot, guys. Now you know why we did it. Just fucking spurt spill. Yeah, Dabu and mine, right? And mine, right, Dabu? You care about my balls. Dabu cares about my balls. Don't let him tell you any different. I'm only a Pats fan because I live in New England. In all honesty, I don't really care about sports ball. Nothing wrong with that either, bub. Fucking, let's talk hockey, Leannon. My fucking Columbus Blue Jackets right now. Taking it to the old Tampa Bay Lightning. Fuck yeah, boy. Fuck yeah. Yeah, right? Go BJs. There we go.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
New England is all about the socks and the pad. The socks. The fucking socks, kid.
They can be beaten.
Tommy touchdown. TB12. Fucking socks. As a Bruins fan, I support Columbus beating Tampa. I have no doubt about that, Krillin. A rose by any other name is still sports ball. Go Reds. Rough times for you. I don't think the Indians are going to be much better, right, Jazzy? The ownership of Cleveland has already said they're not going to spend money, which really sucks. Okay, guys, so we're going to camp, right? This is where we camp. Enough sports talk for right now. back to the task at hand. We're walking through fights with all of our dodge comp. That is great, right? So we have the flesh coming up. Let's make sure we're taking the right skills, guys. Tracking shot will be good. Pistol shot will not be good. But we will take point blank and we will take open vein, right? Because we will be getting into riposte and we will be trying to bleed shit. And obviously the tracking shot is just going to increase how much damage we can do, which is why we're playing it the way we are. Now, the next thing that we're going to want is on the man-at-arms. We're not going to want Rampart. We're going to want Defender on the off chance somebody gets knocked down really low, right? We're going to make sure that we're going to defend them. Now, Bolster is going to still be very effective here because it's a good group buff. We'll definitely be using Tactics. We'll definitely be using Unparalleled Finesse. And we're probably going to go with Bandit Sense to make sure we don't get ambushed, right? So after that, it's all about using Hound's Harry on Pavel, making sure that the Vestal stays alive, and praying to God our RNG is really good. The big difference between the champion level flesh and the veteran and the apprentice level is that each one of the sections has a higher chance of doing an area of effect. If I recall correctly, the Maws, when they do their Maul of Life or the Jaws of Life or whatever the fuck they call it, they'll usually hit 2 characters. And when the pork butts, as it were, use their little anal intruders, right? The big, like, snaky thing that comes literally directly out of their anal button, that thing can actually hit 2 people as well, if I recall correctly. They can hit both position 3 and 4 at the same time. So, again, we're really hoping that RNG isn't going to be a complete bitch here, but if it is, at least we're going in with a composition that should be able to handle it. Now, of course, we're not guaranteed that, but we're definitely hoping that we've planned appropriately. So let's go ahead and get our firewood, and we're going to go from there, guys. The anal intruder. He couldn't wipe the smile off of his face, Gareth Hubble. Moms are tough. Welcome back, by the way. Shy Guy Massacre, good to see you as well. We don't really have a football team. Are you cutting on Michigan, like, University on that massacre? Are you cutting on Detroit? FYI, Cleveland sucks. Oh, fuck you, Miyadani. Yeah, I actually didn't toss it this time, Gareth. I tried to make fun of all the Leafs fans as a Canadian not living in Toronto. It is my duty to laugh at them. Go chess club? There's nothing wrong with chess. Chess, good game, right, Doom Drake? I like chess, man. I used to play it all the time. I like how you guys are bagging on me about tossing my fucking campfires, by the way. Oh, I think we did already, Othin. No, we did not. I was going to wait until we actually got to the battle, Othin. We're going to see what happens, though, just in case there is a hallway battle on the way, right? I still love you, Miyadani, even though you're being a jerk to me about Cleveland sucking. Oh, it's good to see you again, Moms are tough. I hope you're doing. Seriously, I can't stand that dirty city. All I will remember about Cleveland is some burn taking a giant man shit. Oh, no kidding. Did you live there for a hot minute, Miyadani? See, I love Cleveland. And how long ago was it? Trying to do all right? All right, let's camp it up, guys.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable.
6 years almost. Oh, sorry to hear it. Sorry it was a bad experience, man. Definitely sorry. Hey, what's up, Hollywood? Guys, welcome in Hollywood. Holly, how you doing, lady? It's good to see you, man. All right, unparalleled Bandit Sense, right? We went for all the fucking dodge, right, guys? And we did good. Like right now, Varento's dodge, 74. Hopefully he dodges all the shit. Death Switch, what's up? Good to see you as well. Blue Panda, is the mofugga done streaming already? He ain't done streaming yet, is he, guys?
The match is struck.
I'm all right, I suppose. Well, we love you here, Hollywood. No shit. I didn't think he was going to end this early, guys. Welcome in some of Vincent Vega's fantastic community members, guys. Blue Panda, Hollywood. Good to see him. Good to see him. All right, this is where we got to make sure we change our skills, right? So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of Lick Wounds and we're going to go with Hound's Harry. Actually, check that. No, we do want to do that. We have plenty of healing with the Vestal, and we have plenty of dodge right now that we shouldn't get hit. So we want to make sure that we keep Hound's Rush and we keep Hound's Harry. Again, Hound's Rush is so that if the heart pops up, the one that doesn't have any prot in this setup, we can actually do a lot of really good direct damage and get a good bleed on. If there isn't a heart to hit, that's when we use Hound's Harry, right, guys? And that's how we kind of play it. He does 2 p.m. Okay. I thought he was still maybe talking about doing 3 to 9, Holly. That's why I wasn't quite sure. Yeah, Killjiz, if you're not in battle, as long as you're not in battle, Killjiz, you can switch your skills around as much as you fucking please. Dissinger! Old man, I have come to bargain. Dormammu? I like your reference, Dissinger. I like it. I like it a lot. Doctor Strange was pretty cool, man. All right, here we go, guys. You guys ready? Again, it's going to be all about buffing up and trying to dodge all the things. Yeah, exactly, right, Hollywood? I'm actually going to be killing the stream like right around 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30, guys, because of exactly what Hollywood just said. I'm going to definitely be watching some Game of Thrones with my lovely wife. Game of Thrones waiting room. Exactly, Mr. Maybe. That is exactly fucking right. All right, let's go kill a fucking pig. Come on, guys.
Squirming, contorting, and
Ooh, shit, man.
horror must be unmade.
This is an amazing first fucking round. Let's hope that we hold with this kind of RNG. So again, when you're fighting this thing, go for the fucking hearts, guys. The hearts are vulnerable as fuck. There's no prot. You're gonna get max damage. Go for them. Otherwise, you're playing the game wrong, all right? You're playing the game wrong if you don't go after them and you can. All right, kids? Right street corner. Definitely bolster, right? We want to get the buffs in. Nothing wrong with that, Miyadani. Jerkanama. Why this party? Because we went for a hard dodge comp, right, Jerk? So we have two different people who can guard, and the Man-at-Arms and the Houndmaster, in case somebody gets like really fucked up, Jerk. And then we also have a lot of bleed damage in this particular party comp, okay, Jerk? So that's the whole reason we went this way. As you can see, the dodge value on everyone, our lowest dodge value, guys, is a 40 on our Vestal. Otherwise, we have a 68, a 70, and an 80. So the chances that these things actually hit us are pretty low anyway. And that's the reason we did it, because we used a lot of like good camp buffs to get us to that point, Jerk, and that's why we kind of went that way. Speaking of Marvel things, I have Captain America. Oh my God, Othin, you have to fucking put it in the Discord. Please put that in the Discord. I want to see it so bad. Welcome back, badass. Oh, I'm sorry, Othin. Also, for everyone else here, guys, join all of our social media shit. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Be a part of our community, because goddamn it, we're awesome. Aren't we? Aren't we, people? Oh yeah, all the time, Jerk. All the time. I use the Highwayman in position 1-2 a lot, man. Modest, too. Reggie has it.
More shall enter the fray.
Okay, so we want to tracking shot right now. We're going to get maximum value off tracking shotting the heart because we're going to do a lot of damage, and then we can increase our riposte damage. Correct, guys? Correct. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Sausages, coming in red hot with that fucking raid. Hype it up, show the love. Dova Nova, Smiley Sterling, Sleepy Dodo, Carabot VR, Axel L39. Welcome to the old man's. Hope you guys are ready for some sick fucking Darkest Dungeon action. That was for you, Krillin. You fucking Boston shit. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much, Sausages, for the host in the raid. Guys, if you don't know me, Old Man Sethis, Variety Caster here on Twitch, do a lot of Darkest Dungeon. We are getting ready to finish up a complete training series, whether it's tonight or Tuesday. So if you guys have any questions, fire away. Thank you guys very much for supporting Sausages. If you guys want to stick around and support me, much love. Would appreciate it. If you don't, totally get it. Go take care of yourselves, guys. Go fucking take care of yourselves. Post it into general, pardon that. No, you're fine. Don't worry about it, Othin. Totally cool. Yeah, you like that, Krillin? Come and get it, son. Oh, you and... Yeah, that's right. You're right, Miyadani. I wrote this huge poem to Vince the round he played that. Nice, Disson. I like it. Someone actually saved my name properly the first time. No problem, Sleepy. I got you. Saunga! Guys, welcome in Saunga. Love it. Krillin the Killer, you little Boston shit. Right, Mr. Taladar? There you go, Gareth. Hebalicious. What a great name that is, by the way. I like it. All right, so tracking shot the heart, right, guys? Maximum value. Gotta like the crit on the tracking shot, y'all. And then we still Hounds Rush here, right, guys? We're trying to go for maximum value. We know we're still gonna get the bleed, but we're still trying to go for maximum value. We could be spreading out the bleeds, but there's literally no There's no point for us to do that if we know we can get a lot of single target damage in. And it does look like our, it definitely looks like our dodge comp is absolutely paying off, right? Because we've gotten hit like, what, one time right now? One fucking time is how many times we've gotten hit. Hebelicious, Smiley Sterling, Sleepy Dodo, thank you all for thinking the old man's worth a damn. And officially welcome to the retirement home, guys. School's in session, y'all, right, Smiley? Unfortunately, we're not hitting as much because we don't really have the accuracy, right, guys? That being said, we're not taking damage either. So we're still fucking ahead of the game, right, guys? Still fucking ahead of the game. Really happy that this happened. Like, we're getting excellent RNG for what's happening right now because now we can point blank shot the heart and do that. Did you see how big of a fucking chunk just fell off of that shit? Did you guys see that shit? Using actual stats in Darkest Dungeon? Me smash. And we're just gonna keep teeing off on the hearts, man. We're lucking the fuck out. We're absolutely lucking out by the fact that we are seeing so many of the hearts pop up. That is one thing we've been trying to avoid as well, right, guys? Is that. So, again, we can still go for the heart. There's no reason not to. Big dick damage. Big swinging dick damage. Oh, I love it. We're fucking them up, guys. Fucking them up. I love it. T minus 1 hour. I know, right, Shaylin? Isn't it really difficult being modest when you're simply so damn awesome? No, really. I would like to think that I'm somewhat modest, guys. If I ever let my ego get too big, y'all better make sure that you say, hey, dumbass, lock that shit up. Lock that fucking shit up. You guys... I think... There we go.
You better lock it up. You lock it up. Lock it up. Lock it up.
There you go. Lock it up. Define too big, Seth. Just wanted to share some love. Hope your educational's been going well today. Maybe some big progress today from the lessons from the old man. Good, sausages. I'm glad to hear that, actually. I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, so we're gonna duelist advance the heart, right? Maximum damage, and we have riposte back up. Don't mind if I fucking do. Probably should have gone ahead and used the bandage, but I forgot because I'm a crack baby. But it looks like we're probably gonna end up killing it anyway, right, guys? Let's go ahead and dog treat it up. You guys ready to watch this thing fall like a fucking... Oh! Fuck yeah! Crush!
Success.
It's all too easy.
Wrong!
Merely trick
Conan!
light.
What is best in life?
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you. Hear the lamentation of the women. And of course, a nice big old fucking ass smacking. Come and get it, baby. Woo! Got him. Fucking got him. I have exorcised the demons. We got him. We got him. So, now you see the basically the benefit of taking in a comp like this, right, guys? We took one of probably the harder fights, what can be one of the harder fights, especially on champion level, and we pretty much trivialized it, guys. Like, we really trivialized it. We fucked shit up, and I don't think we're gonna stick around. I think we're just gonna piece the fuck out. We'll see what this is. It's a torch. Fuck it. We're out of here, guys. We don't need that shit anyway. Fuck them. This exactly, Hollywood. This house is clean. Because I am a forgetful asshole in you. And also we're at the point now, guys, where killing the torch for the extra loot isn't really a thing anymore. Just because we're so far ahead, right, in you? Like, we have so much gold right now. We have so much going for us that really doesn't matter too much. The lore pages are strictly just that, Killjiz, and once you bring home a particular lore page, I'm pretty sure it doesn't pop up anymore. So there's a reasoning for that. They are worth 500 gold when you go back to town. That being said, they're useless across the board. Oh, the bank is OP as fuck, Mr. Maybe. Backtracker, Vertigo, okay, that's whatever. Pavel. Ooh, that's not bad. The Og is really bad, though. Neo wrestling with warrants. Okay, so we didn't get anything great here, guys, but we also didn't get anything really bad. So We'll take it. It's pretty much a wash, and we killed the boss, right? So fuck it. GG, well fucking played. Finally got my bank. Nice, Miyadani. Is it paying off yet? Dab Toast, welcome back. How you been, Dab Toast? Good to see you. Smiley Sterling, thank you very much for the hell yeah. Everybody who threw the crits and the GGs on the old piggy, I appreciate it, guys. Yeah, so in you, again, the whole reason we're not killing the torch for the killing blows, for the extra, like, loot at this point in time in the game, guys, is literally because we have almost 2 million fucking gold. So, does it really matter at this juncture? Nah, it doesn't. Like, there's really no reason for us to worry about that at this point in time. It just is what it is. We'll get rid of Vertigo on Rooster. We're gonna get rid of the Og on Pavel. We know we're probably gonna be using Pavel in Darkest Dungeon 4, actually. Captain Obvious is gonna be our Darkest Dungeon 2 Houndmaster, because he has the quick reflexes and unerring, and I think that's what we're gonna do next, by the way, guys. So everybody prepare your butts for that. I think it's gonna be Darkest Dungeon fucking 2 time, kids. You guys in for Darkest Dungeon 2? Nice, Dab Toast. I like it. More often than not, right in you, that's what it is. Like early on in the game, when you kill the torch in you, what you're looking at is you could get more heirlooms, you could get better trinkets, you could get more gold or more treasure, right? And we're not really in the market for any of those things right now. Like we're literally at the point where even the heirlooms don't really make much of a difference to us because we don't really have to upgrade anything. And again, the gold situation has been sorted, and all of the trinkets that we currently have are the ones we're probably going to use for the remainder of the run anyway. So that's another reason why at this point in time, killing Torch for better reward is kind of on the back burner, and it doesn't really matter to us. My butt is prepared, but is it, Kareji? Is your face prepared to be eaten? My butthole is prepared, do your worst. Goddamn, Leannon, you're speaking my language. I'm gonna have to go rub one out after Leannon saying that shit, guys. I had read that once you go to DED, things can change, but never saw it. Yeah. Character portraits change, as you can see over here. Oh, look, Verento looking a little bit worse for the wear again, guys. And then occasionally when you're in here, these guys will look a little bit funky. There's all kinds of crazy shit that happens. It's kind of fun. Oh, Lee, I love you. You're good people. Axel 39, thank you for the 1,500 biscuits, you generous shit. I appreciate it, Axel 39. Put me in, coach. You know, Gareth, you're actually not going to see the Darkest Dungeon. You're not going to see the Darkest Dungeon because you're an occultist. And I don't want to fulfill your wet dream. I appreciate it, Axel. Very much so. I really, really do. I know you can lose trinkets by making people gamble, but does any of the other stress stuff have a chance to fuck you up? Yeah, the worst things happen in the bar in you. Like when you're in the bar, you can come out like having drank too much and you have minuses to speed. I think you can get diseases in the brothel. Obviously gambling, you can lose shit. But the biggest detriment in the Abbey, for example, is that you might like just skip another week, like you're gonna continue meditating or praying, or you go on your little vision quest or all that kind of shit, or you can become or you can have the character pick up the negative quirk that will only allow them to do that stress relief activity in town. But outside of that, there's no real huge negatives to the Abbey. But like I said, the tavern has more of a chance of fucking you up for quests or losing shit and stuff like that. I just don't think that they're as effective as the other classes, Leannon, that's all. I mean, they can be. Make no mistake about that. Like, they could be really good in there, but I just think that there are other classes who do the job better. What are the good shard trinkets to get? Captain Obvious, we have a couple of them right now.
Off my lawn!
The Abomination's Broken Key, the Man-at-Arms Mirror Shield is very good. The Dirge for the Devoured, we do not have yet, but that is also a very, very good one, and I'll show it to you here in a second. This one right here, the Dirge for the Devoured for the Jester, because it's a really good stress reduction mechanism. Outside of that, the Heretical Passage is good because of the extra healing if you have holy water in your inventory, which if you do, like, you just keep the holy water in a regular quest. If you haven't found any of the other healing items for the Vestal, this one is actually really good to pick up and just keep holy water in. All the other, like, a lot of these are actually really good, guys. The Huskfang Whistle is very good as well which actually I kind of want before we go into the darkest dungeon. Do I really want to go do an endless quest? Fuck, dudes. Is it necessary? That's the question. Because the Husfang whistle allows us to guard somebody and then actually attack for a round, and then you don't have to re-guard somebody for another round. Because as it stands right now, the guard dog on the Houndmaster was changed a couple patches ago. The Houndmaster used to guard somebody for 2 rounds, and then they changed it to 1 with the Color of Madness. And that's when they introduced this, the Husfang whistle. So this actually reverts it back to the way it used to be. You can actually guard somebody for 2 rounds, which allows you to attack a round. Otherwise, if we go into the darkest dungeon now, we can't actually make use of that, and we'll literally just be having the guard or the Houndmaster doing guard dog every round, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know if it's what we want. Miss Mesra, that's what happens when you start going through the darkest dungeon, Lightning. You'll start seeing shit freaking out. Teaching stream, do the run. Which run you talking about, Minxie? Yeah, even when I have to stress reduce, Miyadani, I don't really use the tavern much either. Squee9, thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn, by the way, and welcome to the retirement home. Sorry I missed it, Squee. Is that like PJ and Squee? The Farmstead? I don't know. If we do the Farmstead, I don't know if we're gonna get to the darkest dungeon tonight, guys. If we do the Farmstead tonight, I don't know if we get to the darkest dungeon if I'm only streaming till 10 or 10:30. Do torchlight quirks and trinkets matter in the Farmstead? Yes, they do. But Captain Obvious and everyone else who's here to learn, the Farmstead is always considered 75 light and above. So if you have trinkets that are affected by a percentage of light, always go or always operate under the impression that it's 75 and up. So you know that sun rings are good, sun cloaks are good. Obviously the Ancestors Candle is good. All that other fun shit. Sausages, thank you very much again, by the way. It's great to see you, Sausages. Have a great rest of your night if we don't see you soon, all right, man? I appreciate the host and the love again, and everybody who came along with Sass. Much love to you guys. It's crazy, wrong, and fun. What do you think, guys? I mean, I'm totally all about doing one training run in the Farmstead, guys, so you guys can see exactly what happens in an endless run, or what I feel is a very, very good setup for an endless run. But that's up to you. I'm totally all about it. I do want to do one anyway before we actually end this training series, so I'm okay with doing it if that's what you guys want. Let's have a run at endless. DD2, Death Switch. Farmstead's good. We can do the Farmstead. Mule Space says DD2. Should we actually straw pull this shit? Arius, thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn, and welcome to the retirement home. You can't kill the sleeper.
Hey, get the f off my lawn!
Arius, thank you again for thinking the old man's worth it. I'll tell you what, this is how it's gonna work. I'm just gonna do both. We're just gonna do both. I'm not gonna worry about what we'll do is we're gonna go into the Farmstead, and we're probably gonna be in there for a fair amount of time, okay? And then we'll do the darkest dungeon too, no matter what. And that's how we'll end the stream tonight, okay, guys? We're gonna go in here, we're gonna do the Farmstead, and by the time everything is said and done, it's probably gonna be around 10:30 or 11 anyway. So, well, the Farmstead, like I said, it still plays into it. I mean, I guess it's still, you have a point either way, Street Corner, in the sense that if you don't have the Color of Madness activated, then you wouldn't have this item available anyway for the darkest dungeon too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for what, Crosshaven? What is that? Dragon Alchemist. Thank you for thinking the old man's worth a damn. Welcome to the retirement home, Dragon Alchemist. I like your name. But yeah, we'll do both tonight. What do you say, guys? You guys good with both?
Hey, get the f off my lawn!
You guys good with both? We'll do the Farmstead, and hopefully we have enough crystals, and if we don't, well, oops, fuck it. What are you gonna do? We'll just go ahead and jump into Darkest Dungeon 2 anyway. Oh, are they really, Krillin? So good. What's the score? No DLC Stygian? You know, I know that you brought that up too, Gareth, and I wouldn't mind doing that. All right, guys, really quick though, before we get into the farmstead and before we get into Darkest Dungeon 2, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna fill my water. I'm actually gonna grab something small to eat as well, and I'm gonna be back here in about 3 or 4 minutes. So guys, kick back, relax. I'll probably just play the music we're gonna play during the farmstead anyway. I'll explain exactly why we're taking the crew in that we're taking into the farmstead here in a second, and we're gonna go from there. But guys, thank you all again for being here. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'm really glad a lot of people are learning some shit from this teaching series. It's been an incredible fucking journey, and I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with me. So guys, like I said, just give me a couple. I will be back. I'm sorry, I still don't have a doggo for you guys. Oh wait, there's a Torm. Oh, it's a fucking Torm. Guys, we finally got a dog. Holy shit, man. We finally got a fucking dog. It's about goddamn time. All right, guys, I'll see you back here in a second. Be back in 5, y'all.
Welcome to the Monster Cat Podcast. Taking you on a journey. This is Monster Cat.
Hey guys, this is Helberg, and welcome back to another episode of the Monster Cat Podcast. Here's my new track called Saviors. Hope you enjoy it.
Monster Cat.
And now, for the Monster Cat Spotlight.
Welcome back, everybody. Guys, thank you very much for your patience. I appreciate you, whoa. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. I appreciate you guys being patient, waiting for me to go take care of myself. So, we're going to hop into the Farmstead, guys, and then we're going to go after Darkest Dungeon 2. And like I said, that'll probably be it for tonight. But even if that's the case, we'll definitely be finishing this run up on Tuesday. So, guys, thank you very much again for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. Also, to get back to the talk about Ohio weather, guys, 4-ish hours ago it was 75 plus degrees, and now it's about 55 degrees. That gives you a really good idea of how neurotic Ohio weather is. Just so you guys all know what the fuck's going on. I don't know, Meshel Dahash? I do not have a YouTube, actually, not yet. I do plan on doing it in the future, though. Guys, welcome in Thurandes and hype it up and show the fucking love in the chat. Thurandes, 7 months with the pack. Thurandes, you know what to do, baby. You get out there and you flex on them and you show them that pity love, baby. All the virtue, motherfuckers. Oh, please, what, Dissinger? Okay, so Tech, you get the shards out of the farmstead, and the shards will allow you to buy those crystal, the crystal trinkets in the wagon, which is really good. Yeah, it's calm now, crowd. It's just gotten way colder than what it was, right? Well, actually, the funny thing is, the trinket wagon, when you upgrade it to have things cost less, that actually only affects these trinkets. If you actually upgrade the network to reduce the trinket cost, you can see these are going down. Unfortunately, though, that does not affect these over here. That has absolutely no effect on these. Like, I could increase it. These all stay static. So, good idea in you. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. If Ohio's neurotic, Virginia's downright psychotic. Are you fucking serious, Neo? How many shards can you get out of a farmstead run? You can actually get quite a few Avitus if you can keep doing like the whole endless of it, right? Because it's considered endless. You can actually keep finding shards and more and more and more as you get through it. Ideally, we're going to be able to find enough for the whistle. I'm not sure we're actually going to get that many because we only have 2 right now. But if we're really lucky, we should be able to do it. Crowd pleaser, have an awesome night, man. Get some rest, and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday, man. Oh yeah, I have friends from Minnesota, Miyadani. I know it's bad. So we're gonna keep Darkest Dungeon muted, right, guys? Or actually, we're not gonna keep it muted, but I am gonna kill the music before we go. The music in the farmstead is downright trash, like downright trash. So you guys will be able to hear like the abilities and everything else going on, but you're not gonna be able to hear the music because again, it's awful in the Darkest Dungeon or in the farmstead. So we're going to go ahead and dive in there here in a second. Now, I'm going to give you guys a quick explanation as to why we're going to use the characters we're going to do. We usually finish right as you start. If we get lucky, because we all know how this game goes, right, Avitus? Let me tell you about this place called Norway. All right, guys. So somebody was asking earlier. Writer David was bringing it up, and I know that a few other people have asked. The farmstead is going to look very like this is how I run the farmstead across the board every time. We always take somebody who can heal, and you want a good healer because it's going to be very, very, very fucking nasty in here. We're actually going to take Neo Rasslin because Neo Rasslin still could potentially get a good quirk out of it, and obviously Neo hasn't got anything really good yet. Now the next thing we're going to want is somebody who can reduce stress very, very well. That person is going to be Chevrolicious. Chevrolicious is coming like preloaded with a lot of really nice quirks. The other choice could be Valkyr, and maybe it will be, mostly because he has Irrepressible. There is a very, very good chance that we're going to hit enough stress to actually get a Virtue or a Affliction check in here. And if Valkyr does happen to hit it, at least we're a little bit ahead of the game. And you know what? I think we're going to do that also because of the Death Blow resist. You can't actually die in the farmstead. So that's something you guys got to keep in mind as well. If one of your characters die in the farmstead, they actually become what's called refracted, and they will eventually rematerialize in your hamlet later on, so you don't have to worry about losing someone in here. But you don't want it to happen either, because when it happens, obviously you don't have access to them for a while. So if you can avoid it, you definitely want to avoid it. So I think just for fun, I'm going to take Valkyr because I still think it'll be effective. Like literally the only thing Valkyr and Wrestling are going to be doing in here, guys, is healing and stress healing. And we're going to take 2 damage dealers to make sure that they're the ones who can carry the load. And the damage dealers are going to be Max and or Verento. Like these are going to be the people that we absolutely positively want to take in here. Since we know we want to take Max on the second darkest dungeon, and ideally we're going to do the second darkest dungeon after this run in the Farmstead, we don't actually want to take Max on the off chance something goes very, very badly here. If something goes very, very badly, we're gonna have to be very, very careful, right? Because we won't be able to go to darkest dungeon. Well, we could, but we would rather take him over Verento into it. And then the last person I always take is a shield breaker. Now, the reasons we're doing this are a couple fold. Painter Skies has some really, really nice quirks, right? Hard skin, tough, and spiritual, all very good on a shield breaker. The Eldritch Hater and the Mankind Hater will also translate well in here because you're going to see all types of enemies from every section of the game in the Farmstead. So you have to make sure that you have all your bases covered, or at least enough flat damage. You don't want to take one damage necessarily over another. Now you're going to more than likely see more of the what are called husks, like the Color of Madness or Farmstead exclusive enemies, but you're still going to see everything else as well. So if you can take items that are just going to increase damage flat, that's kind of the way that you want to gravitate, okay, guys? They both jump around. How do you deal with that? You'll actually see here in a second tech. There's also another good reason to take this particular group tech, and that is because there is a really good chance we're going to be getting shuffled in here as well. So taking a group that can deal with being shuffled around, which is what we're doing, is definitely what you want to do. Shieldbreaker can move, Highwayman can move, Valkyr can move. We're actually going to take Dirk Stab on this one. We're going to take Dirk Stab and Slice Off on the off chance that we need it. We don't need to use Finale because eventually eventually Verento and Painter will move ahead of him anyway. So being able to deal with that is very good. Obviously, we don't need to worry about it on Neo. Neo's probably just going to heal. And then ideally, these other characters go before Neo anyway if they are shuffled, and they get ahead of him anyway. There's an option for that, Kinder. There's a couple different ways we could possibly build it. You just need to lay down, sweetie. You just need to lay down instead of sitting there. Just go ahead and lay down. Everything's fine. When you say eventually, how long are we talking? What are we talking about, Gareth? I missed it. I'm sorry. How do you get memories for the... Okay, that's actually Captain Obvious. Hopefully we're going to get to that point, and I'll highlight it once we get deep enough into this run. Flat damage over Bleed Blight. Yeah. Well, and the other reason I'm doing it that way as well, Othin, is that we can Bleed or Blight with Verento or Painter, but it's not necessarily going to be a whole lot of payoff in here. We're taking Verento because it's riposte damage, right? Like, we know that riposte is fucking excellent in here. We don't even need to use point blank shot because more often than not, Painter's going to be moving up front with either puncture or pierce. What we could do is something like this. We could do something like this, but we kind of want... I mean, we could run that as well, but Serpent Sway still has a pretty good... No, actually, this is what we want to run, now that I think about it. So we have exposed to, like, get stealth things out, which there will be stealth stuff in here. We have a lot of area of effect if needed. We have a way to break guard, which is huge in this, especially against the Miller. And Pierce is huge, right? A lot of the shit in here is going to have prot, guys. A lot of the shit in the Farmstead will have prot. And now, basically, Painter says, fuck you, I don't care about your prot, I'm just going to fuck you up. And it's going to be the same thing with Verento. We're basically going to run him like this. He's all damage all the fucking time. These one use per battle abilities don't take, okay? Because they do not have, like, long-term effectiveness. I'll explain it a little bit more when we get in here, guys, but you do want to just take abilities that you're going to get, like, maximum value from. And like I said, we could take Tracking Shot, but it's only effective in very short spurts during this endless run. So that's something you need to consider going in here, guys. Jester, Gunslinger, Dirty Dancer. We are dancing with the stars. Nice, Doom Drake. I like it. Word of warning for new players as well. Any ability that... Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, Street Corner. What sort of savagery have you done to your chair, by the way? Can't remember it being that loud. Yeah, I gotta get a new one, Thurandes. It's just getting old and broken down. I need to stop fucking this sitting in this chair and need to get a new one. Okay. So this is our crew, and you guys know why I'm bringing them in. Healing, stress healing, repose damage, and then getting through armor, right? This is how it's gonna look. This is absolutely how it's gonna work. Now, same shit here. Lots of damage right up front. Ancestor's Pen, abso-fucking-lutely. And we're also going to take accuracy shit. We're going to take the Sun Ring, right? We want the extra accuracy. We're not worried about the extra stress. That's why we're bringing fucking Valkyr, right, guys? So, again, here we go Sun Ring, and we go... I don't know, what makes a lot of sense. Probably the Ancestor's Candle. Extra speed, extra damage is what we want. If we can go before the enemies, we will. That's always a good thing for us. Now, Valkyr, we're going to do the Bright Tambourine, and we're actually going to give him the Sun Cloak, because even though he's champion level, right, guys, he's level 6. He's pretty squishy, and we got to make sure he can survive in here, so giving him a little extra dodge is not a bad thing. Giving him a little bit of prot, so when he does get hit, he doesn't take as much damage, not a bad thing. And then the same thing with Neo, guys. We're just going to go all the fucking healing we can get our hands on. You know what might actually be a better play for us? Nah, I don't know. We have the Tempting Goblet, guys. Do we use it? Maybe we use it. You know what? Maybe we do use it, right? I mean, that's significant. That isn't bad, guys. Yeah, I think the Goblet over the Cloak's the way to go, Dissinger. Favorite mob? I'm gonna have to think about that, Doom. Yeah, I mean, it makes the most sense to use it right now because we're getting a lot of just flat HP. And again, dodge is a good mechanic that you can rely on if you stack it enough, but we're not really in the position where we can just stack everything or all the dodge on him, right? So this satisfies a lot of shit. I'm actually okay with that. And then we'll just go with the heavy healing on here. So we're not going to worry about using the stun on Neo that often, guys, if at all. So I would rather take the Sacred Scroll because it is a reduction in stress. It's a really high healing, right? And that's what we want because the things in here are going to hit like a fucking truck, especially the bosses when you get to them. So you want to make sure that you can out-heal that shit. Otherwise, you're going to be way, way, way fucking behind. Way the fuck behind. Exactly. But you know what the really cool thing is, guys? The other good reason for us taking the Goblet, if Valkyr can go before the other characters and we can rip off a battle ballad, that only helps us more because we're getting more accuracy, right? And more crit chance. So the more accuracy obviously is very good for us right here because that means we can actually hit the fucking shit. And then if we hit the fucking shit, we got a really nice shot at actually critting the fucking shit. So honestly speaking, overall, this was a way superior choice. You guys were right. I was wrong. Use the fucking Goblet, you dumb old son of a bitch. Guys, hype it up. Show the love in the chat. Rasuari back with the motherfucking pack. Rasuari, you know what to do, baby. You get out there and you flex on him. You show him that pity love. Give me some hype in chat, you shits. Dodge is reliable. Doubt. Amen, right, Dissinger? How you been, Rasuari? Oh, Tech Nanner! It's a sub train! Choo-choo, motherfucker! Choo, motherfucking a choo! Oh, yeah, baby. Fucking yeah. Oh,